more because I just needed something in my hands and my mouth.
Yep, your body's trying to cope.
Yeah.
And
But if you never started,
appetizing suppressor.
I realized I had not put up my camera for you guys yet.
We figured that's why you took so long, is because
what do you think? What do you think I meant when I said we can't see your looks of disapproval?
And then we were like, yes, because he's naked, so he hasn't turned it on.
I heard that, but I needed to go get dressed.
Nice. Oh, that's a cool hat, dude.
Right?
Hey, why are you wearing?
We're going to a
Varrock's hat.
The tricorn.
Oh yeah,
Why are you wearing Varrock's hat?
Forgot about that. That's fun.
Had that good word because of Dylan.
That's right.
Are you wearing your wife's pantyhose on your head?
No.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looks like. Doesn't it? You guys get. That's what it looks like.
Grab, Sibo.
That's what it looks like. I'm sorry.
Are you better?
Okay.
Better? Hello, everybody. Welcome to our actual play game, Requiems Wrath, episode 7. I am joined here by these people.
Wow.
As we,
not your friends anymore.
As we. You guys have been doing nothing but trolling me for 50 minutes.
That's not true. We've been trolling each other. And yet you keep coming back for more. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
That's messed up.
I know, we're supposed to deny.
We are playing this game together. It is an actual play, Requiems Wrath. This is a homebrew game that we're doing. You should be able to hear the sweet sounds of nature in the background. Hopefully it is it is pleasing. It's not?
It's
awesome.
Not.
It's not going?
Playing, is what I mean.
I hear it.
I hear
on the
it.
stream, or you just can't hear
it.
it? You said you could hear Sirenscape earlier. I literally haven't stopped it.
I hear the nature.
Oh no, he's trying to drive me crazy. You heard that shush?
Hey, don't do that with technology, Vindo. That's not cool.
Look, this is my job.
We'll be here for half an hour if you do that shit.
That's fair.
All right, so here's the deal. We're about to play. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. The question that I gave them today, which most of them have been complaining about for the last 20 minutes, is what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? So we're going to start with Vindo, and then go to Willie and so forth. Yeah, I told you that literally earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Go ahead and give us your name, who you play, your piece of advice. We'll go from there.
All right, so I'm Bindo. Nice to meet all of you, or see you back. I play Rufus. The best piece of advice I have ever gotten is like when you pray for something, God doesn't give you that. He gives you opportunities for that. So never ever pray for patience.
I like that. Cool. Good piece of advice. All right, we're going to go ahead then and move on to our next player. Willie, go ahead and lay some, introduce yourself and lay down some knowledge on us.
Hi, I'm Willie. I play Rixie Wix Fizzle Pop. And the best piece of advice that I have been told is that every day is a new day.
I like that. Sibo.
Hi, I'm Saboro. I play whatever his name is, Alf. That's me. Hi. Best advice: don't take candy from strangers. You got to teach them at a young age, you know.
This is the guy who was giving candy out to all of them. Boomer.
It was Halloween.
It was
first of all.
Boomer. No, Boomer.
Oh, you're talking about Boomer.
I'm talking about Boomer giving candy like.
He is the stranger giving out candy.
I don't think those were candy. I think they were drugs, though, right?
To be clear, I specifically said don't take candy. Okay, nothing to do with drugs. Okay, you can take the drugs, just don't take the candy.
Fun.
I'm going to be honest, though, that's great advice for kids.
As
an adult, I probably won't listen to that.
I feel like I need to put a disclaimer on this
hold
show.
on. To be clear, the reason I said don't take candy from strangers, it teaches you at an early age to when you get to be an adult, especially, you're going to the bar, you're drinking, a stranger brings you a drink, you always got to be careful. It's advice that carries over from a young age.
You'll say
an
that at the
adult.
bar and you'll be like, man, I'm glad this wasn't candy. I couldn't take that. But this is a drink.
All
right.
know what? Fuck my advice.
Forget but never forgive.
Yeah, no, you guys.
That was take, but never give, right?
Outlaw, you
Only
are the
to be
worst.
That's all.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah, it's just not them trolling me. Everybody trolls one another. Aya, you're up.
Hi, I'm Ayana, and I play Elata. And okay, I was struggling to think of any advice that anybody's ever given me because my memory is not great. And then I remembered, funnily enough, that a really good piece of advice that somebody once gave me was write stuff down so you don't forget. The problem is I forget to write things down, so I forget anyway.
Me too.
That's good advice. Great advice.
It's great advice. I just wish I'd follow it sometimes.
That's
but I
fair.
don't.
All right. That's good. That's good. All right. Irish.
I am not Irish and I'm playing Nox. And my advice to you guys would be, no matter how, like, if you go to like a public bathroom or something, right, and you wash your hands after you've been, no matter how good the soap smells on your hands, do not come out the bathroom smelling your fingers.
Not gonna lie, that is a beautiful nugget of gold because my 5-year-old does that all the time.
I'm gonna
There's
remember
definitely,
that.
no, there's definitely an exception to that, and it's if you are out drunk with at least like 6 other girls and you are all doing it.
And you push your fingers in other people's faces, smell my hands!
Yes. Yeah. Have you not been drunk with girls before? They suck.
Oh,
They do
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm drunk with girls often.
That means you should take
Look,
your wife
women
out
are
more.
weird.
All right. Next up, Outlaw. By the way, Irish, take a hero point because that piece of advice is
thanks.
gold.
I'm Outlaw Deputy. I'm playing Iz. And my piece of advice, other than the classics of forget but then forgive and hurt people, would be, it kind of relates to Aya's in that, whenever you close a game and you get that screen every single time, everything not saved will be lost. That's stayed with me.
Okay.
Gotta write shit down.
Oh my god, and she never saved.
Yeah.
To this day.
This is why I save like 4 times before closing a game.
Or you save right before you do that, and then it comes up and like gives you the
You
option
quick
to
save,
save.
you
and you're
full
like,
save,
yeah,
you quit,
absolutely.
you close that, you save again, and then
Just
you
in
quit.
case.
Yeah, you got to do the double save.
Absolutely, yeah.
My name is The Prankster, and I'm your friendly neighborhood GM. And it is the best piece of advice I was given is when it comes to listening to people, it's mostly about I suppose you could use it for anybody, but when you are talking with somebody and they're like frustrated or angry or what have you, to ask yourself, do they just need to be heard or do they need me to fix it? And then that can really help a lot. So yeah, that's my piece of advice is ask yourself, does this person just need to be heard or do they need help fixing it?
Is this a venting session or a construction section?
That's a really good
Do you
point.
need help or do you not need help right now?
Yeah,
Great
'cause
advice.
Yeah, because sometimes, my brain, just because I think it's a dude thing,
Bless
is
you.
I immediately go to fix-it mode. And sometimes that is not what's needed. So,
A lot
Alright.
of people who just want to vent.
yeah, a lot of people just
It's true,
need
when you're
to...
in that mode, there is nothing more frustrating than someone trying to fix you. Like, no, just listen.
Just,
I'm
yeah.
surprised, though, that Willie's advice was not sponsored by Coke.
Shut up.
I almost evaded it. I almost
Yeah,
evaded
well,
it.
That's for the
your
halftime
advice
show.
was not
For the
sponsored by
halftime,
Coke.
the halftime show.
That's-
Are Willie? Are you the one? You are the one that's outlining things.
No.
Yeah, it's not me.
I can literally see your mouse moving around on Foundry,
It's not me. I don't know what you're
and
talking
then
about.
and then as it completes, it literally.
Don't know what you're talking
It
about.
literally there's a white line after you are done. My
don't
mouse
know.
is literally following your. I know you can see my mouse.
Prankster, why
Willie.
are you outlining things on the map? What is wrong with you?
What the heck, prankster?
Okay, that is just gaslighting. That's what's
Hey!
Hey, welcome.
Artwork!
Well,
I mean,
you're
not
welcome,
my
Prankster.
artwork.
going on. There we go. All right. Our last session we played, your group was on their way to Almus, which is the capital city of Andoran, this particular nation. You have decided that you need to go north to investigate what is causing some cities to be frozen over. However, to do that, you have decided that the best course of action is to go to Almus, which is the capital city of Andoran, charter a boat, and then eventually go there, with a quick stop in Absalom to do some shopping, because they pretty much have anything that you're looking for. On your way to Almus from Lowlight, you stopped to camp alongside of a river. In doing so, you were attacked by 2 river drakes. One of which was
one wash down.
one washed down the. He was like, I'm too
It's only a
tired.
couple kids. They don't need help.
He was pissed at the other 2 for being seen.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they kind of. He's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm tired of this. So he washed away. The other 2, you kicked their butts, and I believe Knox brought one to the fire, cooked him, and ate him. And the last we saw was all of you surrounding the campfire together. And that is where we will begin our session today. Except this time it's the morning, next to this wonderful river. You wake up. Maybe you still have enough rations from the Drake, so feel free to don't get rid of any rations for today. And as you wake up,
And I put some rations in my inventory.
can you put some rations in what
In my inventory from the dragon.
to symbolize you eating the Drake?
Yeah.
Sure,
Taking
that
some
could
Drake
not go
jerky.
wrong.
Thanks.
So here's what let me set the scene. There's a babbling river right to your south, which you know pretty much leads to Almus if you follow it along. You are in the middle of a small clearing next to the river. Forest all alongside of you. With not so much with a rocky beach, not a sandy one, leading into the river there. You hear birds chirping. You might feel the warmth of the sun resting upon you as you wake up for the day. The campfire at this point has probably burned out. All of you wake up. Just a quick what's going through your guys' heads, and then we'll go from there. Feel free to do it in whatever order you'd like.
Hey, Rixie, you want to go fishing?
Oh, sure. I will go fishing.
I got the bait right here. Points to Rick.
You point to Rick's.
I point to Rixie and then I chuckle.
What is that supposed to mean? Excuse me?
Yeah, he almost got carried around by a drake yesterday. Don't joke about that.
It's
Oh,
a very
come on,
traumatic
he's fine.
Experience.
Pretty epic experience.
You're not wrong.
That's true. You did look kind of cool.
It was pretty cool how you dropped down from its beak.
Yes, I made it laugh a lot.
Yeah, what'd you tell it anyway? You tell it a joke?
I started singing.
Oh. And that made it like...
I guess so.
Guess I've not really heard you sing in a while. Won't you sing us the song? What made it laugh?
Oh, it's all right. Start playing
That's pretty
musical
funny.
instruments.
So all of you begin to ready yourself for the day, and perhaps Rixie does sing a song for everybody. Does he?
Sure.
What kind of a song
Is
does
it
he
funny?
sing?
Do a roll. Is it fun?
He's gonna try and make it funny. It's a funny song.
You know what?
Before
We'll
he
let your roll
sings, I'm
determine.
gonna. I go before he sings. I'm gonna just straighten up his clothes a little bit and ruffle his hair and give him a +1 to performance.
Nice. All right, go ahead and make that performance roll. It's some pretty amazing music.
Head bobbing, foot tapping, clapping. That's a good one.
God dang, that's loud.
My thing still hasn't loaded.
The map?
Mine's loading too. Yeah.
Yeah, my map's loading.
Huh.
It's stuck at 98.
There we go.
Is that a ramp?
Look at the tiny little map in the corner. Quick, what is
Is
it?
that a ramp?
Yes,
This
I
isn't
changed.
Jackie Corner.
I changed your.
My
I changed
battle
your.
with the ram is a turd.
I changed your icon from just a white splotch to a ram. I was trying to do an AI thing earlier of like a party moving. I couldn't find like a group or a party, or at least I did. I was able to make a couple, but I was like, one, I think it's less funny than the ram. And two, like sometimes AI art does weird things with faces. So I was like, we'll just stick with the ram.
It's because we're moving at ramming speed.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Ramming speed!
Ramming speed!
Ramming speed!
What is
That's
this
fun.
map up here?
What is what map?
This tiny one up in the top.
Up in the top where?
Up the top where our
Oh, yeah.
cursors are flinging around. It's a tiny, tiny map.
Oh, it's so small.
I
I go
oh
here.
uh
Is that where the small
what
people
map?
live? Hey,
What map?
gaslighting us.
You.
I have a feeling that's where we're headed right now.
How
No,
dare
I'm
you?
still the Isle of Terror.
I need to disable the camera because it's on the stream. It's like all over the friggin' place. Okay, so you guys are about a day's journey outside, 2 days journeys outside of low light. You have about 2 more journeys that you need to do. So let's go ahead and do this in about a sentence or less. Tell us what you're doing during the day, and then tell us what you're doing during the evening. And you know what we'll
We
do?
leveled up, right?
I believe so. Didn't you guys level up? Didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys have leveled up.
So
For
that's
the last
the
time in this
homework.
campaign.
Level 4.
Oh, he didn't. He has to stay level 3 now.
Oh no.
Who's level 3?
loser.
Oh man, was it Willie who didn't level up?
I leveled up.
Who didn't level up?
No, that's fine then.
Okay. I'll let you guys get away with it this time then. All
I
right.
did my stuff.
What is the thing that you would like to do during the day as you're making your way to Almus, continuing your journey? About a sentence or less. Let's just go ahead in order of where it is on Foundry on the left side, left bottom left corner. Willie, why don't you
We've still
start us
got
off?
We've still got the initiative up.
Oh, we do? Should we just use that then? All right, let's re-roll it. It's a new day. Plus, I want you guys to roll dice because rolling dice are just fun. So go ahead and roll your initiative, and we'll just use that for who is in order and when. And then our wonderful audience can also see what's going on. And that way they're, have cool stuff to look at. All right, we are missing... Ooh, it was on a 1. It rolled to a 7 for that person. Aya rolled a 19. Holy smokes.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just using all my good rolls straight away.
Apparently. All right, Aya. Beginning your initiative. It's another day of a journey after your camp. What are you doing during the day? Just one activity. As you explore.
She's gonna be sort of same as yesterday, really, keeping an eye out, trying to talk to anybody that we pass on the way, and get any sort of gossip or information on where we're headed.
Sure. Oh, good. I like that. Go ahead and roll me, because I've been doing my homework too. So I've got lots of lore to share, which is always fun. Go ahead and roll for perception check to see if you see anybody, and then we'll all then go ahead and roll for Almas, or diplomacy if you do.
See, I told you I used my good roll.
Yeah, you really don't see anybody along the way to Almas, but you are keeping your eyes out. Maybe you do see some people on the horizon, but they take a left turn and then a right, and you realize they're going to Augustin or a different city or town, and so it'd be really far out of your way to go catch them.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we've got.
I would like to do similar.
You would like to do
like
what?
that's what I was doing yesterday as well. I would like to do similar thing to what I was doing yesterday, and also to later. Just kind of, listening for, rumors and gossip and whatnot. She likes knowing what's going on.
Don't forget to go to your side of the shack thing by your stuff.
Wait, what?
You found out there's a really good store on the side of the road.
Oh, that's true. Where was that? Was it on our journey or?
It's on your journey, probably about there. So when you move into the next the next day, that could be something that you guys decide to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to be, if there's people around, chatting it up.
Cool. All right, roll me a perception check to see if you're able to run into some people. You guys run into some people. Unfortunately, Aleta's
no,
focused on something else.
Looking the wrong
in the
way.
bushes, peeing or something at the time.
I love it. Awesome.
Nox joins you.
Oh God!
Here, smell my pee.
Is Nox turning into Dibs?
I watch.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, you run into somebody. What are you asking them?
That's a good question. Just the general goings on in the area. If they look particularly merchanty, maybe ask about the trade in the area. If they're just people, ask them how their days. If they've have they had any trouble on the roads, that kind of thing. Feeling out the gossip and the rumors.
Sure. Let's go ahead.
Who are you talking to over there? Can't see anybody.
I'm actually talking to a ghost.
So what's fun is they actually included a downtime stuff that can happen as you're just talking to people. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll on that table just because I think it'll be fun.
No boy, we're about to get in combat, guys.
Round 3.
Doesn't mean you're gonna get in a combat. Oh my gosh.
What? I don't see anybody.
Exploration activity.
Dedication to the bit. I love it.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll that die. 19. All right.
Let me guess. These people hate goblins.
You hear these people. They're like, "Oh, well, it's the same old, same old." Thank God for the nation of Anderan. They're, keeping the pirates at bay out on the waters. They've got a nice navy, but unfortunately, Cheliax keeps trying to abduct people trying to make it to their freedom. So, it's a bit of a sticky wicket right now, but
That is unfortunate, yeah.
it is. But thank God for this country and these people who are actually free.
Yep.
Cool. That's the information you got.
Pirates.
Don't have much more.
Pirates. Oh my god, pirates, guys.
Is that you or is that Knox?
Both.
Awesome. Okay. How do you want to proceed? Well, actually, no. That was your turn. We'll come to that later on. Proceeding. Knox, you are up.
I guess just walking along, keeping an eye out.
Cool.
Any kind of danger.
Roll me a perception check, and if you're successful, what we'll do is we will reduce the chance of a random encounter. Or you'll be able to like get okay, cool. That's a success. Awesome.
21.
Yeah, you're keeping an eye out for people throughout the day. I like it. Next person, Rixie, what are you doing over this 2-day period?
Spell.
Okay, what spell are you learning?
I'm gonna talk to Aleta.
Okay.
There's
I
gonna
believe
be
you have
another-
access
Sorry,
to her
I'm
character
busy
sheet
peeing
too.
at the moment.
She's busy peeing at the moment.
I'll still go over.
Oh God.
Gnomes have no boundaries.
Apparently nobody has any boundaries in this group.
It's going to be another cantrip,
Okay.
and I need to roll an occult check.
Do it. Roll that occult. If it's a cantrip, I believe that is a success. What was your score?
It had to be a
19.
15.
Nice.
Sweet. You learn another cantrip off of Aleta's spell list. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now, you can only prepare, I believe, 5 cantrips a day. So you will have to select which ones you're
It's
utilizing.
a focus spell.
What's a focus spell?
I don't know. Instead of it being a prepared, it's a focus.
That's the one you'd like to learn? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say no to that because her focus spells are pretty close to her class.
How
you c-
dare.
But you could learn one of her cantrips, given that you both share occultism.
Claw. It's fine.
Okay. Sounds like
I'll
what you're
still land
saying
one.
is you're ready to roll.
I got it.
Cool.
Bam.
Alrighty. All right,
Oh, no.
next up, Rue, what you doing during this 2-day period?
I'm picking flowers.
Picking flowers. Go ahead and roll me a
Getting
survival check.
reagents.
Yeah, survival sounds right for that.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, buddy?
Apparently Mason's really sick.
He's really sick? Oh, okay, then he can't come over, buddy. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Thank you for being so understanding. 30. Pff, dude, I think that is 3 silver. You know what? We'll say in a crit, double. So 6 silver worth of reagents.
Thank you.
I feel like that's too much, but also I don't want. I want a 20 to be
reagents are
rewarded.
expensive though. Six silver isn't actually going to get you much.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You could buy a dagger. You could buy a dagger with that.
Well, it's specifically for reagents, and I think I also said that they couldn't be sold, but that they're specifically
yeah.
for your own guys' stuff, right?
Correct.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
said
think
that
so.
last time. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's how we're keeping it in check so it doesn't get OP. All right, Alf, what you doing?
Alf is going to be talking to the locals as we go by. He's going to be kind of questioning them for information on if there has been any talks of liches, necromancers, or undead in the area. And then at nighttime, he's always on second watch. So
Cool.
that's it.
Well, we've already determined that there are people, but let's roll a quick perception check to see if you're
what?
also.
There's people?
Hey, Alf, do you
if
want to
you're
talk to these
indisposed.
people?
Let's see.
I don't think anyone else
perception?
wanted to talk to people.
Yeah,
It's
so you
almost
definitely
a
see
two.
some of the people. And so you were specifically, just to be clear again, you're asking if they have seen any of the monsters that you guys are talking.
Well, the ones that he's more interested, the necromancers, liches, undead.
Okay,
That's,
I'm gonna roll.
That's what Alpha used to fight.
Witches, whoa.
I'm gonna roll
Lich.
Okay.
a d20.
Someone say
dangerous
lich.
undead things.
He's gonna roll a d20, and that's how many liches these people have seen.
20 lich.
Essentially.
Oh, that's a crit. 40 lich.
Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think about how to phrase this.
Crossover episode.
All right, so he responds with, "Well, luckily, since the Whispering Tyrant was stopped on Absalom a couple months ago, he didn't make it all the way there. We do know that there are some rumblings of some of his undead that have become like untethered from him, and they're kind of roaming the forests and the like. But there's those, from what we understand, are pretty few and far between." And he would add, "You're actually in a pretty great area because the closer to Almas you get, the more secure the region is. It's not like the northern forests where the consortium is constantly up to no good." And he kind of like rolls his eyes and shakes his head.
When he says northern forest, does he mean snowy northern forests or like just north, like south of the island?
He means north in Andoran. And so he would say, sorry, I have some things up.
Up by Ladara.
Up near Dark Moon Vale. He would actually say Dark Moon Vale, near Tagaret. That area, Tagaret, Rolgrimdur, Highhelm, you guys see all that?
Mm-hmm.
That is all the Five Kings Mountains area, which is dwarven occupied lands. And I didn't mention this earlier, but Keonan, which is to the north of the Five Kings Mountains, is elf lands. When he's talking about the consortium, he's specifically talking about this area and Dark Moon Vale. If you'd like, somebody can roll me a society check to get more information about the consortium.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know who you're talking to, so I'm not.
You're just distracted all day long.
I know so much about the
1,
consortium.
2.
Let me tell you all about it, Alf.
Sure. You know what? I wonder if it would be more fun to...
I know just as much as she does.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Alright,
you're
Rixie,
traveling bard. Let's do this, guys.
What do you
tell
guys
him all the
know? Go
story,
on, tell me.
Rixie.
We can. We will tag team this.
Alright, but what
All
do
right.
you know? Is in Rixie? Tell me. No, they're gonna tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna okay, quick question. One will take longer, one is more expedient. You guys tell me how you would like me to do things like this from now on. One option is I could just relay the information and you can pretend it's coming from the characters. Or I can convey the information through Discord and they can share it to the best of their knowledge. Which
In
would you
this
guys
case,
prefer?
I kind of want to do the second.
Yeah, in this case, I wanted a second because we both
Yeah.
know the exact same amount, and I just want to try and.
Okay. So that will take me a
Everyone else
minute.
is okay with that.
You should link it to both of them at the same time, give them 1 minute to read through it, and then delete it.
I
That's
kind
what
of
you
like
should
that.
do.
That's messed up.
I'm
That's
not
messed
gonna
up.
lie. I really
No, that's
like
a really
that.
good way to do it because it's like what you recall, right?
And no screenshotting.
It better not take
Oh,
more
yeah,
than a
no
minute to
one-
read.
Screenshotting. That's
You
hilarious.
just say we won't screenshot.
Hey, we're not scumbags. Come on.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh.
We're about to see how good our reading comprehension is.
Oh, it's bad. I don't have to read
So,
and then
I'm
answer
so
questions
glad.
on
I'm so glad that I'm playing a dumb barbarian.
Yeah, right.
a-
I'm pretty
yeah,
dumb.
like Iz and Rick
Okay.
are like people that actually get to talk
Here.
to a lot of people.
All right. Actually,
Ready.
I really like Siva's suggestion. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a DM with with both Outlaw
And then he's gonna
and
kick us out.
Willie.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'm gonna do? Actually, I can't include you in on the DM, Willie.
We're not friends.
Ouch.
We're not friends. How are we not friends?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That might be why I couldn't do SIBO the other day too. Then we might not actually be friends
Whoa.
in Discord.
You gotta be friends.
That's messed up.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do this. All right.
I'll be your friend, Willie.
Willie,
goody.
Outlaw. Okay. Here we go. I am going to give you guys literally 1 minute that I will and then I'm gonna delete it.
It's
All right.
so funny.
That's such a
I
fun way.
love this.
It's such
Starting
a fun
now.
way of doing it.
It's going.
I could never do this because my brain blanks so quickly.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta go get the kid.
Okie doke.
Ten seconds left. Remember, no copying and pasting. It's more fun that way.
I told you we're not scumbags.
Yeah. Jeez.
Let's talk and more read it.
Just to be clear, what's the name of this group
What?
that they're reading about?
I guess
Oh,
they'll
you're
have to
fine.
tell you.
Okay.
It disappeared in front of my eyes. Well.
Minute is up. All right, go ahead.
Oh, Rixie
And
Rick, you know so much about them. What are you going on?
Yes, well, they're based on the Andorium's area, and they are mafia-like, and they're very rude to a lot of people.
Oh my god.
Who are we talking? Sorry, I must have missed the start of this. I was distracted. Who are we talking about?
So that man said something about the consortium. It's like the lumber people up in the north in that Vale area.
man.
Yeah, they like lumber.
Oh, he's
lots,
gone.
And they generally trade with lots of silver with the lumber.
And then like the godfather of the lumber consortium is like, oh well, we're so far away from Almos, we can do what the heck we want. And he's a really mean person, and they don't have very good relationships with people nearby.
Yes,
Also, I
and-
think there's like werewolves up there. I don't know. It's pretty
Yeah.
dangerous.
some werewolves up there, and there's some dragons as well. It's kind of a
The
little
dragons,
dangerous
yeah.
area. The dragons work with them, I think, and they're kind of like a mafia.
Yeah, like the dragons help chop the trees down. They swing their tails, and then the people infected with lycanthropy carry the trees everywhere. That's why no one will mess with them, because they've got the supernatural on their side.
Yes,
It's
Oh my
crazy.
god,
Scary.
this is how we're doing this from now on. I've decided. This
Okay,
is
just to be
amazing.
clear,
This
just to
feels
be
like
clear, if
this
you look
feels
at
like
Debo
telephone.
Debo notes, this is what I got from you.
Godfather. Nice.
That's what I learned.
Werewolf slave.
Awesome.
Dragons, mafia,
Awesome.
lumberjacks.
I'll be honest. That could
Dragons,
it might not be. I don't
Dragons,
remember.
Mafia, and Lumberjacks.
They said they're part of the mafia, so I just was writing down as they were talking.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
No, that's exactly
I
what I
like
heard, Rixie Wake. That's the dead on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
it's
Alright,
not
cool.
letting me move.
All right, well, thanks for the information. But they don't have any undead issues over there?
I don't recall anything about the undead.
Well, I know it's like up north, closer to Lichland,
That'd
Okay.
be like West.
so they don't have the protection of the people down south.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause this really quick because I kind of I want to not necessarily refocus us, but I'm gonna keep throwing out hooks. I want you guys to know that for every little thing that I can think of. And what is gonna happen is if you essentially, Requiem's Wrath is like happy if you're just doing shit, killing monsters.
We just got another side quest. Got it.
So here's the deal.
Take down the Dragon Mafia.
This is like a good way to describe how we're going to run this campaign is I don't know how much main quests there's going to be, but there's going to be a ton of side quests. It's going to it's going to be a shit ton of side quests. So
there used to be a main quest.
Yeah, but I think it'll be fun. One, just to let you guys choose, and explore however you want. Because I don't know, I've always wanted to play a D&D game like that where I could just explore and go wherever the hell I wanted.
Just free roam the fuck out of it.
Yeah, free roam the fuck out of it. And I'm going to be totally
absolute nonsense like this.
Yeah,
we get to set the side quest is not right.
My plan. So you guys have a main quest of sorts. Like they gave you something, but and it's clearly a big deal. But if you want to wander around and do whatever, it's not like Requiem's Wrath is going to come out of the woodworks and be like, "Why the hell haven't you done the main quest already?
Why haven't you taken down the dragon?
Get back to work."
Yeah. I mean,
I have a question.
I think it'll be fun, just to kind of screw around. Yes.
What was the main quest?
The main quest. You guys had a choice between 3 options. That
that's the main quest.
That was essentially because I had some things
We'll go back to
planned.
that when we're like level 2.
But I also
side quests.
I also want to be. Shut the fuck up, Willie. We're gonna go totally. I'm just gonna totally respond to whatever you guys do. One, because I like GMing that way anyway, and 2, I think it just lets you guys.
Open world game.
It's gonna be an open world game. It's gonna be an open world
excited.
game. So yeah, you guys, the 3 things that Requiem's Wrath gave you is there were these pustules on the land to the west, and in let's go to the.
We're already going to do the Izzy thing.
Yeah, if you guys go to the Maps Journal tab that I gave you, you can go to the Kingdom of Andoran. I should really rename that to the Shining Kingdoms region. Okay, it's the Shining Kingdoms region. And
we're going to go with Irison.
You guys want to know, Irison is... Oh, that's right, you need to go to the Inner Sea for that. So Isger is the land to the west. That has the pustules on the land. Irison is the land to the north. That has the town that's been frozen over. Keonan was the area with the issue regarding some Fey presence, but you're not entirely certain. But I've actually...
If we go to Keonan, we've got to go through the Dragon Mafia, and that's a lot of work.
So anyway, you've got that.
I don't know if we're ready for Dragon.
Thank you for letting us
We
do
just
that.
fought 2 drakes and almost got murdered.
Oh, you're welcome. There is a shit ton of lore to explore, and there is some really cool stuff. So I'm gonna just roll with whatever you guys decide you want to do.
We're continuing to Almus.
Continuing to Almus. Okay, I think everybody's gotten their chance at this point to act, correct? So let's go ahead, move you a square, and then let's go ahead and then say, let's move to some night music. Easy evening.
I love your notes, by the way, Sibo.
What are you guys
I've already
doing?
forgotten what I said.
What are you guys doing in the evening as you're exploring? Oh, I need to quiet this. There you go. Sorry about that stream. I had music coming in through. Main questing is so last millennia, says Count Bubula.
It's true.
Yeah. So yeah. And you know what? Maybe we'll find a something that you guys decide to really get involved with along the way. Okay.
We're going to be recruited into the Dragon Mafia.
So, everybody, in accordance with the encounter, just give me a sentence or 2 about what it is, the Dragon Mafia. So, really quick, there is a TTRPG system called Shadowrun, and it's literally like, what if dragons controlled major corporations on Earth?
Oh my god.
And everybody
Now
turned
who's
into crazy
distracting
fantasy races. It's crazy. It's awesome. Okay, what is everybody doing?
Dark Moon Veil.
Yeah, a little bit like Dark Moon Veil. All right, what are you guys doing? One at a time.
Later's
as you
probably
sleep.
gonna go forage for some berries and maybe small animals, something for dinner, or for Iz to cook up.
All right, that sounds like a survival check. So why don't you go ahead and roll me a survival check? And if you guys would go ahead and just like keep going after the next player is done, because I'm also setting things up in preparation. So it would help me if you guys just kind of kept rolling. And so if I don't get to the roll immediately, yeah, unfortunately, you're not able to find a whole lot as you're kind of looking around there, Alita.
I mean, it's not shocking. I couldn't see full-grown people. Later needs to get her eyes tested.
I love her when she's sick. She's funny.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, keep going.
I'm gonna attempt to cook a hearty meal again. It's a DC 20.
With
and
what?
I'm
I didn't
gonna
bring you
just-
anything.
Oh, it doesn't need ingredients. Don't worry about that.
No, what if
Recipe.
I rolled a 2 last time as well. That's fine.
Left-
that's fine.
leftover drink.
Cooking the
You-
grasshopper.
It tastes like shit, guys.
You guys don't get a
Ox will
meal.
still eat it.
It's just hot water.
Yeah, it's just.
Nox will still drink it.
You're welcome, Nox. Like, you're so
Amazing.
generous. You're so grateful. That's what I was looking for. So
Nox
grateful
will
for everything.
take
Do something different with this water.
More water. Can you go find something to put in it? God.
I think she used the pee bucket.
Oh, she totally is.
Oh.
That's why it's so bad. I'm sorry. You're out in the wilderness and you have a pee bucket.
I was not aware of the presence of a
Who's
pea
carrying the pee bucket?
bucket.
Who's
Moving
in
on.
charge of that?
Who's in charge of the pee bucket?
Oh,
Okay.
that bucket's not a pee bucket. My bad.
Survival check doesn't go very well. Cooking doesn't go
No, that's
very
the
well.
cooking pot.
Who's up next?
I'm gonna do like first watch. Just looking out for stuff on.
All right, go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Damn!
Nice.
That roll 20.
You are going to see anything before it comes, assuming they, unless they beat your 27. But
That
chances
was
of that
natural
are,
20.
yeah, no, but that doesn't. I mean, like they could still roll a 28.
They can, but that'd be
It's
rude.
natural 20.
We could get some jack type mobs with plus 13 modifiers.
We'll go from here. All right. Next up.
I am going to be doing research on trying to figure out who I need to go to on Absalom to make my fancy weapon,
Oh, okay. Your fancy loot, correct?
whatever I decided to be. Or maybe it changes,
It's a whole ass piano that he's gonna
No.
drag everywhere.
it changes musical instruments based on what I want because it's magic.
I mean, isn't that like literally a spell that you have?
Yeah, but I want my spell to be a weapon. Well,
You want some
Musical.
flavor weapon?
I want my musical instrument to be a weapon that I can use in combat.
So you want to do like sonic damage, essentially.
Yeah.
You want to be able to use your song in combat.
And that's kind of fucking
Yeah.
cool.
It is very
I want to
cool.
I want to go find someone, and they're gonna be able to make me a musical instrument, and the musical instrument can change on what instrument it is. And then when I play music, if I want to, there's there's notes that appear, and they go attack the thing.
Oh my god, that'd be
So
hilarious.
it's like a ranged weapon that's a loot. I love it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Go ahead and roll me a society check, and we'll see what happens.
So I'm trying to figure out before I get there if I can figure out who I need to go see, so I can do it quicker.
There's going to be 7 side quests to do before you can make it. You have to gather all the ingredients
22.
and then do a really shitty escort quest.
Oh,
Okay.
I fucking hate escort.
There are 2 options that you can kind of think of that might be good in Absalom. The first is the region known as the Coins. The Coins is it is the hub of mercantile activity in Absalom. In fact, it is known to have the city's largest market, perhaps the largest market in the entire world, known as the Grand Bazaar. It is said to contain any object a buyer could ever want, provided they can take the considerable time to search through the plaza's hundreds of brightly flagged stalls and semi-permanent shops to find it. It almost is like a permanent Ren Fair, is a good way to put it. The other option is the Ivy District. The Ivy District is Absalom's center of art and culture. It boasts gorgeous manor houses, beautiful gardens, and equally alluring residents. Theaters, performance halls, and concert venues with worldwide reputations crowd the ivy-lined streets that give the district its name. So you would also know that the renowned bardic school, the White Grotto, trains the next generation of performers.
Do I know anything about the White Grotto as a bard?
I would imagine you do. It's like the equivalent of this region's what's that one school in New York? Juilliard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
So the big bad bards.
It's the Bard's College of Skyrim.
I wasn't
big
good
bad
enough to get
bards.
into the White Grotto type deal thing.
I mean, if that's something that your character, if they tried to apply and maybe they didn't make it, then yeah, that could be absolutely part of your character. But yes, that is the White Grotto. It is Absalom's equivalent of Juilliard.
Gotcha.
I initially thought Harvard, but Harvard's not really well known for its like fine arts program. So,
I know they
Juilliard's,
have a law school there because that's where Legally Blonde is.
yeah. Awesome. Okay. Next up.
Is Rucus still in?
Oh,
Nice
you know
picking the
what?
kiddo up.
Yep, this is the time that he would normally pick the kiddo up. So let's go ahead and skip over to... If I had to know Rucus, he probably would be on guard.
Yeah. Alf would take second watch.
Okay.
And apart from that, he may do a little hunting before it's his time to take watch.
Sure.
I wouldn't bother. I couldn't find anything out there.
You also couldn't find people.
Well, I might have a little better luck.
Go ahead and give it a try, Sibo. See if you're able to run into something.
do a
Roll me a
perception.
survival check. Survival check is for hunting. And then roll me a perception check for just kind of taking your watch.
Survival.
I'd say with all right, Sibo, go ahead and roll me just a straight up D20 and we'll see what you're able to find hunting wise. Make sense? Sweet. You're able to get let's see, it'd be kind of like a mid-size game type thing. So we'll say you're able to get this is yeah, you're able to bag a turkey.
Just gonna hold it up by the legs. Hey, Leda, I found something.
Are
Awesome.
you sure you didn't just have that, stashed away somewhere?
How big is this turkey?
Where would he have put it?
It's probably kind of a,
Who
it's bigger than your bag, that's for certain. You wouldn't be able to just hide it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't have this hidden anywhere. Carry it all the way here anyway, so here, you all can eat it. And he's gonna toss it to him.
Awesome.
Oh man, if I felt
Is you
better at
go-
cooking, I might be able to make something out of this that could be helpful, but I'm
It's
just
gonna
so
be
uninspired tonight.
Oh, and very a little passive aggressive about it too.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Is you got
All
this, right? You
Passive aggressive
You know how to
myself.
pluck a turkey and stuff it?
All right.
No.
I'm gonna let one of you guys choose to. Oh, perfect. That's the one. That's the ticket right there. I'd like to let you guys choose which of you is going to roll the D100 for a random encounter. And I'm going to tell you the mechanic is normally roll above 30%. If you roll above 30%, so 31 or higher, there's no encounter. Then there's been certain things you can do to augment that roll with like perception checks during the day and, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, the night is clean. No issues at all.
I like how it says party loot sheet.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and I can rename it to something else. That might be
No, it's
fun
fine.
too. No, I'll
Like a
rename it
party
anyway.
loot sheet.
Yeah, keep it. Don't you dare change it.
Too bad. I'm a rogue GM.
No.
All right,
The
you
German
wake up.
Mafia's gonna come for you.
You wake
Call
up
it
the next
party
day.
Trash bag.
You wake up the next day, and you know that the shack that you heard of is on the way to Almas. So you can spend some time looking for the shack and run into it, or you can decide to just move straight on to Almas. It's up to you guys.
I think Iz wants to go to that shack, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can also probably go shopping in cities, but, you know, random shacks in the woods have the best deals.
They're
May
usually
as well just
legit.
take a look.
Sure.
Oh, that's a bummer. I wish I could.
Let's
that's
go
one
shack
thing.
shopping.
That's one thing I wish I could figure out is how to Oh, you know what? That's what I need to do. Why didn't I think of that?
Alf's gonna look at Iz, and he's just gonna be like, "You sure you want to do this? Most cabins in the woods usually end up bad."
How dare you? Some cabins in the woods are lovely.
I'd say
I used to
90%
live
of
in a
them are
cabin in
witches.
the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, Alf.
Are you a witch?
Oh, yeah.
There, you prove my point. Most cabin in the woods are witches.
Not a bad thing.
A lot of them like to eat kids. Looks at Iz.
Okay,
They're right.
okay. You just stereotyping now. That's just, you know.
And for one thing I don't stand for is stereotyping.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've never eaten a child.
All right.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that
we can
because
check it out.
apparently I'm a child.
Wow,
I think those drakes thought you were.
There we
I
go.
am a grown gnome. It's not my
Alf,
fault.
you
We
know,
are only
we
3
invited you
feet
along.
tall.
We invited you along with us. There's no need to insult 3 of us in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is we got to be careful if we're going to a cabin in the woods alone. With
We'll be
whatever might
fine.
We're not alone this.
We're not alone.
How many of us? Lots.
Let's do a quick head count. We still got everyone. Yeah, there's 6 of us. We'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. How's that alone? And I'm all for going to see somebody that lives in the woods because, you know, people that live in the woods are often quite nice people.
All right.
So,
Look.
yeah.
There's lots
Legend
of places
has
to
it-
pee in the woods too.
Legend has it,
Yeah,
only like
exactly.
1 in 10 cabin in the woods is deadly. It'll be fine.
Maybe if I do it like
Yes, I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Oh, that's how it works. Oh, cool. I just figured out something super awesome with Foundry. I'm pretty excited.
What'd you figure out?
There is a way to essentially do 2 maps on top of one another where one is like the roof and then the other is like open buildings. And so when you move your tokens, like the roof will act as like a superimposed layer, but it will disappear when your character enters the room.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been wondering how to do it because I've been playing with this one man. Anyway, I just figured it out, and probably won't be able to do it for this, but
I know.
I'm just glad I figured it out.
I know many used to use something that would have like shadows as well, where your token could only see and everything around it was shadows. So like when you opened a door, you could only see what was directly in front of you and not to the sides of the doors. So there's a way to do that on here too.
Yeah, there's some. Oh, you're back. Yeah, there's some really cool, neat things to do with Foundry, and I'm still scratching the surface. But,
Welcome
but
to the Isle of Terror, Willie.
I'm excited what I've learned thus far.
I'm excited to be here.
Okay.
I got tired of the dread dungeons, and I've decided.
Have you heard about the
Isle of
Lich?
Terror.
It's so much worse than the Dragon Mafia.
Oh my gosh! Tell me more.
What about the lid?
Well, you know, the Whispering Tyrant used to be held on this very island. I heard he broke out, and because the cultists that were worshipping him like destroyed the protections that were holding him there, and something about a capital city. I don't really remember that part. Anyway, the whole area to
Hey,
like
what's
the
this about a
north.
lid?
There was a lich on this island, and that the whole area to the northwest of here, there's a big section known as the Gravelands because
Called
there's
the
so much
Isle
undead.
of Doom.
Terror.
Isle of Terror.
And then the orcs smashed him so hard he came back to this island.
And now he's.
Did you know he
running
killed a god?
Killed a god.
So I actually screwed that part of the lore up. It's rumored that he is implicated
Did you
in Araden's
know
death.
he was rumored to kill?
Did you know he
a
may
god?
have killed a god?
No, you said he killed.
No, you
I
had
said
it right
was
the
a
first
rumor.
time. That's how rumors start. Did you know?
That's true. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, that I've been told he killed a god.
Why is this?
Legend
No,
has
I
it.
think
He is so
rumor.
strong. Legend has
Yeah,
it.
that's literally.
He killed a
the-
god
I mean, that's
and then
how rumors
disappeared to
start.
get milk for 10 years.
Oh, don't
I see what to do
know.
now.
Why is there an can I trust this player? And then it says Irish is on the edge.
that was my
That
doom.
was like in the first session. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my doom counter just to screw with
I've
Irish.
been adding the responsible for Doom stuff.
Have
You've
you?
been adding the responsible for doom stuff.
Willie said something. Willie said another thing. Number 4 is very accurate, though. We definitely have added to the doom counter because of that shit.
Probably. I'm man.
also
I'm
very-
just.
I'm thoroughly enjoying the retelling of your lore through things that we can remember or took notes on. Thoroughly enjoying that.
I think it's a fun little mechanic.
He's gonna
Oh,
throw out
I
a damn
will have-
dragon now.
I will have shared the story of the Whispering Tyrant
Yeah,
at the
this is
campfire
alright.
last night.
Okay, this is not perfect, but it should be fine. It's the day you guys have decided to go to the shack off the side of the road on your way to Almus, correct?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and throw some tokens down for you guys. It's not super set up yet. Outlaw.
I killed the party loot sheet.
Why did you kill the party loot sheet? What
I'm
did
gonna
it
throw
ever do to
Alchemist
you?
fire at the ram.
Okay. The grid's a little bit off. My apologies. But should get the job done.
My eyes.
All right. You go through the woods, drawing closer and closer and closer to what you believe to be the shack the people told you off the side of the road. They told you that there was a woman there who kind of like sold some things, but you're not entirely certain. You draw closer and notice that she's next to a small pond, or at least the shack is next to a small pond. A few empty wagons littered around her yard. The trees growing. The shack does look to be in disrepair. Doesn't look like it's in the best condition. You hear humming from the inside. what you think might be an older woman.
He's gonna look to Iz and be like, "Well, this isn't ominous."
What's
you
ominous
got
about a
something
rundown
on-
shack?
Now.
I'm gonna go knock
With
on the
two
door.
empty carts in the front.
I'm gonna walk up.
I'm gonna
Knock,
look at
knock.
I'm gonna look at some of the
I'm
commoners.
not.
Is there any like any like I don't know, does the carts look like they've been like ambushed or like any blood around them, anything like that?
No, they just look to be. They look to just mostly just be empty. But if you'd like to investigate further, you can.
Yeah.
Perception check, please.
Alf's also gonna investigate.
Boo. Can't trust a creepy shack in the woods. What's wrong with you?
Where's my- No, Alf does not trust the creepy shack.
Okay.
It's on a main road. I'm sure it's fine.
I've shopped in worse places.
No, you've definitely had to walk off to a side
This is a
road.
beaten path. What do you mean main
It's
road?
it's dark. Just 'cause it's dark for whatever reason. You come and you knock on the door of. Do you knock on her door?
Yes.
Okay. You don't notice anything kind of strange about the outside. It looks to be fine. This woman kind of like pierces like an old timey slat in the door, like you would like during like a speakeasy. You see kind of like crazed eyes. Look to the left, look to the right. She goes, "Aha! Hello! How can I help you?"
I want to point out that she's only going to see Elata and Alf because me and Rixie were really short.
That's it. Yes.
Alf's
yes.
busy looking at the carts.
Come closer. Come closer. How can I help
Yeah.
you?
Hello. Hi.
Yes. 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 Hello. 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 How can I help you?
Oh, I'm Elata, and this is Iz and Rixie. Down there, you probably can't
Hi.
see them.
I'll wave as high up as I can.
Me too.
Yes. Yes.
So-
yes. Yes. Yes.
we
Multiple
were told-
people. Nice. Excellent. Excellent.
We were told that you were the best place to go if we were looking for, alchemical things, formulas, and all sorts. I'm a bit of a connoisseur myself.
Form? Yes. 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 No, I love to make items and collect them. And yes. Yes. Come, please. Come in. And so, this woman will invite you in. Let's see here. Be a good one. Oh,
Hey guys, come on! She's invited us into the shack.
It messed up
He's
again.
He's not gonna trust them to be alone in there with her.
He's not? Oh, so you're going to go in
No,
there
Al-
with them is what you're saying.
Alf's gonna go in with them. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you make...
Elata's going to stand in the doorway and not let him in
No.
after the comments he was making.
That's fair.
Me and Rixie, we're dead now. We're gonna get
I
cooked.
just stand behind the lady.
So she notices
Children in the oven.
there's some awkwardness trying to get in, and she's like, "What the hell? Just come in. What is taking you so goddamn long? Come on, let's go."
We're already in.
Yeah, me and Rixie, we're already looking at all this stuff.
It's fine. It's fine. We're mostly here for Iz anyway.
Perfect.
As soon as she moves, he walks.
Just pushes past her.
I feel like there are bodyguards.
Yeah, we can't be trusted.
No,
They're our
I'm there
parents.
because I'm interested.
Can I have some
people-
spending money, Dad?
people living in cabins. You know?
Awesome.
He grins when
Interested
Iz
in
does
getting
that.
some gossip.
Flips a silver coin or
So when you make your way into her
What about
room,
me?
the first thing you notice is that the front room of her area is like the whole is like messy. There's like a coat hanger where there's just multiple different coats and the like on it. There's tables filled with what appears to be junk. She looks to be kind of a hoarder, just looking around at it. You do see a table kind of off to the side with some different alchemical things. And you see another table with what appears to be a number of items. One of the you see, first off, I'll let you tell me when you're ready to look at the items. But she looks at you and she says, "Yes, I have lots of things for sale."
Out of interest, the coats on the coat rack, are they all... Do they all look like they're for different weather types, or are they all very, similar weather?
They look like they're all of similar weather. And she says, "That has been a trade. I've gotten lots of those from trades. People want some of my things, and so I want their coats, or I want some of the other items that they have on you, and so we make trades." She smiles a big, very toothy grin.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna walk over to the items.
You said
Can I cast detect magic?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna bet that you're gonna detect some magic.
So you detect magic. You detect magic on all of the alchemical things on all of the items.
Nice. Here, just so we know.
There's definitely magic here.
There's definitely magic in this room.
In this 30-foot radius, there's magic.
But
I'm
on
gonna go
none of the
touch the
coats,
items
right?
with Rixie.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of talking at once. What was going on? Sorry.
Are any of the coats magical?
Are any of the colts magical? Yes.
Grab that coat.
Excuse me, you are not even inside the house.
What coats are you talking about, Rue? You can't see anything.
No, there's a coat over there. Absolutely, lots of them. But only one of the coats feels is emanating magic. There's a bag that's also emanating magic. There's a hat that's also emanating magic. You would also see a lute displayed prominently on the table.
He's trying to get me to spend all my money before I get my ass.
So what's so fancy about this loot?
No, it's
very nicely presented.
Well, it's
Awesome.
she goes over to it, and if you've ever seen, oh god dang it, what is the Road to El Dorado, and how like the guy like plays it? She kind of like picks it up and plays it, like comes out with a strum, and she's like, "It can be a virtuoso instrument. I have known many people to play wonderful, wonderful things on this lute."
But what makes it so you just are good when you play it?
No, it has magical qualities about it.
So what is the magical qualities?
As you're talking, she goes, "Stop it! Stop it!" Just off to her side.
There he goes.
It is, I will tell you, it is, it fuses to its partner. It is looking for a real partner that will help, help it to really work things out. I've been told that it can be coaxed to do many things if you really try. Things that some people would consider to be magical. And then she goes, she gives you jazz fingers.
With a skeptical look, I was going to say, then what do you require for these objects?
Oh, for this particular loot, I would gladly take... She looks at it, looks at you. 20 gold.
I've got... Well, Rixie here is quite the performer. I mean, could we get a bit of a discount if he gives you a bit of a show?
I would be glad to consider it, but I will need a show from him. Absolutely. Perhaps the lute would like the show to know if it should fuse to you.
Yeah. What do you think, Rixie?
I zoned out for a second. What am I doing?
He went to go grab his dog. I heard him do something with the dog. She is requesting a performance from you, and she's like, maybe the lute would like it.
yeah, I suggested, for a bit of a discount on any of your shopping, that you could maybe give her a little performance.
Oh, okay. Still not sold on this whole loot thing.
I can sense you're a little bit hesitant, Rixie Wick. Let me. Never mind.
She kind of like winces, and she's like, no, that was
Winces.
it was okay. Yeah, it was all right.
Did you just call my performance okay?
Look,
It's probably
look.
the acoustics in here, Rixie Wick. Don't worry about it.
Do the lights and stuff.
Yes, but we'll try. We'll try. She looks off to the right as she says that.
Okay. I am going
I'm gonna
to
cast guidance on Rixie.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights, and then I'm gonna do musical accompaniment. So I'm gonna get a whole band out now.
Okay. So now
Hold
you're
on,
bringing
buddy.
out the big guns. She says.
There you go. Grab guidance and add it to you.
I know that it's very, very nice. I agree.
The
Alexa's
direction
gonna be
she's talking
watching
in, is it towards the loot or the other way?
It's towards the loot.
It says nothing. I want to see this chaos happen.
Okay. Can I do another performance?
Yes. Oh my god. You blow the roof off
Whoa.
the place, and she is like awed. And yes. Well, I mean, I don't. Okay, yes. 10 gold.
I mean, I told you, right?
10 gold, and the loot is yours.
What exactly does the loot do?
What does the loot do? Well, the loot is, it's,
It's lutacious.
the loot is, it definitely motivates you. I would definitely say that. It's definitely motivating.
What material is it made of?
It is made of a deep brown rose wood. Yes, I know you're very proud of it. It's also adorned with carved flowers.
Sorry, I had to get up again. What was that?
It is made of a deep rose wood, and it has engraved carved flowers. And I'm certain it would, you would get along quite well with it.
She said it was really, really magical. Did you not see like the twinkly hands when she said it?
Yes, but I have been talking about getting a different one custom made, so
Why? What is wrong with this loot?
nothing's wrong with it.
I know. I can't believe that he would act this way towards you. It's terrible.
You could use it in the meantime.
Yes.
It's loot collection. That's all the coolest performance of a loot collection.
You know what? I tell you what. 5 gold.
Oh my god.
I can't go any lower than that, though.
Alf's gonna walk over and tap him on the shoulder. I don't know if you want this. Seems like she's really trying to get rid of him.
You know what it's like. You live in a shack in the forest. You
really
don't see
want
that
this
many
loot.
people, and sometimes you'll give people a decent discount just to have some
Can
people
I-
around, talk to people. Don't be so suspicious, Al.
Can
He's
I
gonna look around. Does he see does she look like she's fully stocked in here? Like she
Yeah,
has
she's-
a lot.
Like, well, I said she's a
fully stocked.
hoarder,
She's
so
not
there's
hurting for money.
there's items everywhere. It doesn't look like she's really hurting for money, but it does look like there's a number of items scattered throughout the place, a number of different potions and the like. So yeah.
Can I pick it up and play it before I purchase it?
Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Have I noticed this at this point? I'm assuming I've noticed, right?
Roll perception check.
Depends.
But then she's talking to the in
Does
front of
Rixie
all
Wick
of them.
care?
Sean.
Yeah, you've noticed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick it up.
Finally, someone with some delicate fingers that knows how to play me and struck my strings so that I could finally make it to the White Grotto and people will know me in my glory.
This
You
would
can
have been
call-
so funny because I was gonna go in with Nox and give the 5 gold to get the loot.
I was too. I was literally gonna do the same thing.
You can call me Jerry.
Jerry.
Nobody hears this except for
Yeah.
Rix in
Oh,
his
yeah.
mind.
Oh, hello, Jerry.
He's gonna nudge. He's gonna nudge.
Jerry.
Oh, what the hell did he just?
The loot is talking to me.
Yes. I think based on your experience here, we could be quite a dynamic duo.
I don't know, Al. She wants to get rid of it, or Alf. I don't know, Rick.
Wait a second.
Gold.
Time out. His name is not Jerry. His name's Niles.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say you went a little Niles there.
Yes!
You have to get him now.
I think we...
Niles means nothing to me, only to you guys, so therefore I am not attached to that name.
Yes. So I think that we could be quite a useful duo together. Given play.
Oh,
Yes.
so, how
Mm-hmm.
long have you been a loot?
Oh, about, I would say, 10 years. I've tell you what, I've had some terrible owners. People who don't know how to play me, to caress me, to hold me the way that I need to be held, to get the sound that they want out of me.
I imagine this loot's just been whispering this into this old lady's ears, and this is why she keeps giving the discount.
She...
She's like,
I have
oh
a
my god, get
question.
this thing away from me.
I have a question. Is Niles hard?
Tell you what, I'm so hard right now.
Put me in your mouth.
I have been in many situations, and so I am quite the companion. I am so hardened by this life.
Does Niles like to get fingered?
Is this a loot or a flute?
It's a loot.
To loot.
It's okay. It's not a. I was hearing a flute.
So now we know what
Oh.
Boomer did with Niles' soul. All right, good to know.
No, he gave it back.
Yeah.
Get roused.
Do you want me to play you?
Yes. Do it now.
I'm gonna play the loot.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Do I still have guidance?
Sure. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't think I would have
Oh.
stopped giving it to you.
Oh my god!
You hear one of the most beautiful things that Rixie has ever played in his entire life, and you swear to God you hear somebody harmonizing with him in the background as he sings.
Buy that loot, Rixie Wig.
Musical.
No.
So good, Rixie.
That
You
you
can-
knew Smite Me Harder, Daddy?
You can literally see musical notes coming out of the lute.
That was so good. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get it for you, Rixie, because that was beautiful.
Nox is just sitting outside, tapping his foot,
We
nodding
put a
his
long
head.
journey, and you can play for us around the campfire. And
Rue steps
Yeah.
inside because he's getting tired of getting whapped by Nox's tail.
Rixie Wig's gonna have to learn 2 goblins fighting now.
Was that good, Niles?
That was one of the most fantastic things that I have ever been a part of in my entire life, and I demand you take me from this place.
The loot says he demands to be taken from this place.
Yes, I don't care what
Again.
you have to pay. You need to take me.
Again, Alf's just gonna look at a lady and be like, He's talking to the loot.
He says that
Man, we can
I
go
should
with us.
pay 2 gold.
Roll me deception. Is it deception? Is that the skill?
Now, as a fair point, does he get a little bonus for how good his performance? Never mind, doesn't fucking matter.
So you hear Niles say,
liar.
you hear
You've got
Niles.
hero points, remember?
I'm not a good liar. It's okay.
You hear it. Yeah, you first off the witch goes, I think I know what's going on here. And Niles is like, oh my god, you are amazing at fingering. But I've got to tell you, you are the worst liar that I've ever heard in my entire life. We're going to have to work on that. You have to get to be a very good liar, Rixie. Can you do that for me? People can't know. People can't know about us. You have to keep it a secret.
I've already said your name to
If there's,
everyone.
I wouldn't. That's messed up. What I'm going to need you to do is dig a hole deep down in your soul. We'll call it a closet and hide me there. Hide us there, and don't let it ever come out of the closet.
When Rixie is replying, is he saying this out loud or in his head?
Oh, I'm speaking.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm just sitting here like listening to a one-sided conversation. Like this thing is easy.
I'm so confused.
Good. Yes, I'm just going to need you to pay me just the 5 gold. All right, I've already taken off on plenty of what's going on.
75%.
Elata's just gonna hand over the 5 gold
Oh, thank God.
after
Yeah.
hearing, Rick's
Am-
performance.
Am I seeing
gotta have
Alf very confused?
I make
Right.
sure that you can see me being very confused and concerned.
Alf, do you want to hold the loot real quick?
I'm
Wait,
okay.
Alf gets to
I'm all-
hold the loot. Alf, are you trying to steal my best friend from me?
Do you want to hold the loot?
I mean, I wouldn't be very good at playing anything, Rixie. I probably
you
shouldn't
just have
touch
to
it.
hold it. It's okay.
I'm gonna
Elata's already paid for it.
I'm gonna shove the loot in one of their faces.
Okay.
As you shove the loot in some of their one of their faces, you hear Niles go, "You son of a bitch!" As it just kind of like, "How dare you spurn me! I can't believe it, you motherfucker!" You just hear like a string of obscenities as you're transferred to as Niles is transferred to Outlaw's hands. Outlaw, you hear, "Oh my God, give me back."
What?
I cannot be touched by your peasant hands. Please. Right now. I don't even being held
Smell orphan, put me down.
even being held by you is a moment of agony that feels like it will never end. So for the love of God, please give me back to the
Is
bard.
he speaking to you, Is?
I'm just gonna stomp over to Rixie Wick, shove it back in his hands. Look, you tell your loot, I'm not a peasant.
Oh,
I
Alf chuckles.
cannot. Oh, go ahead.
No, just Alf chuckles when he hears.
You hear, I cannot believe that you would do that to me.
why did
How-
you call my friend a peasant?
How dare you? How dare you let somebody
You
hold me?
need to learn some manners if you are going to join me. You cannot call my friends a peasant.
You know what?
Yeah, no, you should tell your loot that it manners.
You know what? I don't like your tone. And Rixie, you become stupefied 1.
It's a cursed one.
Your thoughts and instincts are clouded. Stupefied always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based checks in DC, including will saving throws.
That is so good.
Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed at a flat check equal to DC 5 plus your stupefied value. For a minute.
So funny, dude.
Bye.
Are you okay?
I'm a little confused.
I'm gonna lean slightly over, be very, inches away from this stupid loot, and just be like, you remember, you're made of wood. I will burn you if you don't stop being a little bitch.
Is it when you are done learning your lesson, if you please tell the peasant woman that I do not like being talked to like that, and she better treat me with the respect that I am deserved. And
That's it. I'm gonna kill Niles.
And you will not let anyone lay a hand on me again. How dare you? How dare you?
Nox could use a new chew toy.
I need you to nod if you understand what I'm saying. Is that him nodding? Is that Rixie nodding? All right, the stupefied value goes away. Good. Excellent.
I'm just gonna,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
gonna like blankly blink and be like, I don't think he likes you.
I don't like it either. I'm gonna.
All right,
What are you
then
telling
I
me about
should
the items,
say-
ma'am?
I should say that all sales are final, and this is. I'm so glad. This really works out. This really works out. You know, at first I thought, oh, I have a companion. This will be great. But Niles is kind of a douchebag, and so I'm kind of glad to be rid of him.
His name's Niles? That's such a douchebag name.
It is kind of a douchebag name.
Alf, do you want to hold him?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you, though.
I won't hesitate to stupefy you again, my good man.
He's threatening to stupefy me.
Look, you wanted to come here.
Yeah, tell me about your other items.
Yes,
ma'am?
all right. We have a wonderful coat. We've got this bag right here. It's a
Later's
wonderful
gonna have a look at the
bag.
coats, I think.
Sure. There's one coat that's emanating magic. The other coats are just regular old coats.
Are
You
there
see
any
the-
children in the back of her closet?
No, there are no children in the back of her closet.
Nox is gonna come in at this time.
No takes backsies. So Nox is in here, you said?
Yeah. Is it a tall building or is like
Give a
Nox like hunched
sentiment.
over?
It's about 8-foot ceiling. So like your head is probably just about at the very top of things. Yes, there's a stone. There's a set of dice.
Yeah, I figure our plans were, we talked about going up to the cult, so Alata's kind of interested in a coat.
Sure.
Does
So,
she
yeah.
know which ones, emanating magic?
If you have the ability to emanate magic, then yes.
Probably not.
Go ahead and if anybody would like, roll me. I'm going to say that just again to kind of keep things moving. Rixie would have pointed out the items that are magical, and so roll me if you want to try to discern the magical properties of an item, you can roll like an Arcana check or something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
It
come on, that
is
rolled off the nose.
A
Got a hero point, remember?
It is a fashionable leather coat made of pure snakeskin.
Can I try and
Oh.
roll Arcana?
Oh.
Sure. Unfortunately, that is not enough.
It looks like a snake skin.
Watch this.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Sure.
Does it look
Excuse me,
That dog.
Niles?
Alf, that is an. Yes, how can I help you?
Do you know what all these magical items do?
You know, I don't really try to pay attention to the riffraff in this place. What's most important is me. And so, really, that's my main focus.
Wait, hold on. Is this the old lady or is this Niall?
This is Niles
Niles.
and his head.
Oh, gotcha.
Ah. Okay.
I know, like, there's like some special hat and there's like some special coat and there's some special bag. That's pretty much
Do
it.
you know what they do?
No idea whatsoever. Why would I care? You feel the equivalent of a
Alexa's gonna
shrug.
ask the lady, what can you tell me about this coat?
Well, I will tell you, Alf, you would know for whatever reason, because of your check, that is a +1 leather. It functions as +1 leather armor.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna wait till the lady tells you what it is.
She's like,
Wait,
I
what
just-
did you say?
it is just a very durable coat. A very, very durable coat.
It doesn't look that warm though. I mean, we're planning on going somewhere kind of cold.
Hey, well, you'll be nice to know that it is actually very form-fitting. So when you put it on, kind of like shrinks to you, makes you feels warmer, keeps the blood vessels closer. That
What are you
is a
asking
great quote. What am I asking for? 2 gold.
I think it's worth it.
Can I try it on?
Absolutely. By the way, in the party loot sheet, I have placed Niles, the loot. So feel free to grab and place that on your person, Willie. What is that Arcana check for?
The bag.
The bag. The bag functions as a bag of holding.
Rue's gonna pick up the bag and then just kind of like look it over and be like, "What are you asking for this?"
You know what? You guys have been such great customers. You can have it.
Thank you.
All right.
Al's gonna tell Rue to look, see if there's anything left inside.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Are you going to do that, Rue?
Yes, but not in here. I will wait till we're outside. Be like, "Oh hey, look."
Oh,
found a
right.
small
no,
dragon
all,
lord."
she said all sales are final. So
Yes. No. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes,
So
but she didn't sell me the thing that was inside the bag. She just sold me the bag. So
you,
I'm gonna
yeah,
wait.
you,
whatever's in
yeah.
the bag is yours.
You run outside. Roll me a DC, just a flat check, really quick.
Oh.
Docs will follow him outside to see.
Oh, I know what to do now. Cool. Yeah, you're able to reach in. There is nothing in there, though. It functions. I don't know if you've ever had access to a bag of holding in your life, Rue, but you guys are adventurers. You would probably somebody in Requiem's Wrath does, and so it functions like you reach in there and there's nothing in there. So you're like, oh, it's a bag of holding.
What
So
do you
Awesome.
think?
Alexa's
You're
trying
gonna
on
buy
this
that
coat. She's gonna sort of say to the others, "What do you think?"
Does she have like
Very
any
nice.
gardens outside?
Are you
by any
hearing,
chance?
hearing any words in your head? Anything trying to talk to you? Is the coat trying to tell you?
Yeah,
something?
absolutely.
The only thing I hear is you, Al.
Okay. All right.
I wish I had a sentient loot.
Cool.
What do you think? Does it look okay? Do I look?
Yeah, it looks good. It's made of snakeskin.
It's very nice.
Something I'd wear. Maybe. Maybe not from here.
All right, I put a bag of holding 1 in the containers. Awesome.
Nox is gonna go back in, sniff the code, and then start licking it.
Yeah, it absolutely tastes like snakeskin. One of you, did somebody buy the armor for sure? Just so I'm on the same page.
She's decided. Someone's gonna buy it for sure.
I think it looks fetching, she says. It's wonderful. You should absolutely buy it.
That's so weird. You sound like the loot all of a sudden.
I do not know what you're talking about. How?
What was that, Aleda? I didn't hear anything. Someone talking to you?
Yes.
That's the lady, silly.
All right. It looks wonderful on you. You gonna wear it?
If we're going to the snow, it could be good to have some extra protection.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Have you got maybe a hat to go with it as well? Like, my
I
head gets
do have a hat to
involved.
go with it. If you'd like it, the hat is going to be 30 gold pieces. Notice magic is
Really
emanating from
expensive hat.
for that as well.
What's so fancy about the hat?
It is it. Okay, this
Can I put on the
hat.
hat?
Absolutely. This will help you to disguise yourself.
Oh, I'm rolling an Arcana.
Yes. Let's see. Arcana, Barnard, Decipher, Recall Knowledge, Identify Magic. Yep, we got that right. Just wanted to double check on that. And but you know what? You have to be an expert to identify magic with the Arcana. So my apologies. That is my bad. Without being an expert, you would not be able to know the properties of a magical item.
How does it work?
I have the hat on.
Well, yeah, what you do is you think about something that you'd like to disguise yourself as, and it will, it works. And then you disguise
Okay, I'm
yourself.
gonna look at is,
Okay.
and I want to think of is.
He's
So
gonna
you
be
wanna-
a little guy.
You want to try to disguise yourself as is.
Yes.
Okay. You put the hat on, and as you think about wanting to be is, you turn into a everybody. First off, you have to. I need everybody to make me a DC 16 will save. Okay. Golly, you guys are rolling rocks. Oh my gosh, you all rolled super high. Okay. You. So hold on, wait. I need to double check here.
Nothing happened.
I'm turning into you, is?
Okay. Yes. You see, all of you see him turn into is.
Oh my god.
All of you, including is. You look exactly like him.
Whoa.
This is so weird.
I'm gonna try and imitate whatever she's doing, so it's like a mirror.
Nox has just given the weird wide-eyed, the wide-eyed dog side-eye.
I'm very excited about this because I have no goblin friends. So Iz is just like, oh my god.
Well, that could be useful.
Hold on a second.
Hello! I am
Wait.
Iz!
Time out. I think I might have got this wrong. I'm reading this. Hold on.
I would have imagined it be the other way around, where if you pass it, he just looks normal.
So actually, okay. So yeah, I misread this. Okay. So you actually don't see him turn into is, because you all passed the will save. You see all of you see Rixie turn into a 7-foot tall golden automaton.
Is he still mirroring what I'm doing and saying
How
hello? I
much
am
will you buy
Iz.
it for?
Yes.
I am Iz!
Rachel,
tell you
I
the
look
golden
nothing
automaton.
like that.
What do you mean? Where's my vision at?
I'm like looking right up at the ceiling.
You're still operating from your sight line.
Why are you looking up so high? I'm down here.
Is this what you see me as?
If Alf
Am I
went
just
to
some
knock
big
on it,
gold thing?
I'm
You
so
go to-
confused.
You would
Is
go
there
to
a mirror?
knock on it and nothing comes through. Yeah, I guess roll the will save for yourself to see what you see. Yeah, this is really awkward wording on this item, so I needed to reread it a couple times. Yeah, no, you see yourself as a 7-foot golden automaton with bejeweled arms.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tall. Why do I not see from up there?
So you
That's
said
how
I
it
went
works.
to knock on him and nothing happens?
Yeah, like just kind of like goes
through 'em?
through an illusory image.
I'm so confused. Hey, don't stick your hand in my gut.
I think your hat's broken.
What?
Unless, did you want to look like a giant golden golem? Maybe you did. I don't know.
No, I want it to look like Iz.
That's not what I look like.
I know. It's broken.
Maybe that's how he sees you is.
That's not how I see her.
It's okay, Rick. I mean, if it doesn't work properly, then maybe you can
Iz,
get a
you
discount.
try.
I'm gonna take off the hat and I'm gonna put it on her head.
Okay.
Who?
All right. The hat is on Iz's head.
Do we all have to do another Wilson?
Well, what is Iz want to appear as?
I want to appear as a 7-foot tall golden automaton.
All right. So go ahead and roll me. Everybody, roll me a will save. All right. So all of you save. You said you want to
Besides
appear as a golden automaton, like a giant golden automaton. Instead, what you appear as is like a little rat person who's like frothing at the mouth with like little red beady eyes, and like you've got like scars, and you look all like jacked up.
Did I fail that save?
What did you roll? No, you did.
15.
So you see her appear as a golden automaton.
Do I see two now?
No, actually,
Because he took his off.
actually no. He still appears as a golden automaton.
So Nox is gonna
Oh,
think
God.
that licking this armor is making him high, and he's gonna stop and he's gonna walk out of the room. He's gonna go sit in the grass.
Absolutely.
Become a rat person.
I was trying to look like you, looking like me, looking like a big thing. Oh, this is. I'm just gonna throw the hat on the floor.
Broken.
I think
No,
she's
no.
rabid.
It works. I'm telling you. You just have to, you know.
If you'd like it,
you can have it. You know, we can talk about it.
Aleta's gonna
I don't
pick
want
it
it.
up and put it on her head.
All right, Aleta, what do you want to look
she
like?
doesn't
Automaton
believe it
party in the
works.
cabin.
How long does this form last?
You know, it's just me, so I don't know.
I don't want to be a rat. I don't want to be a rat. I don't want to be a rat.
It's just you.
As she's saying, I don't want to I don't want to be a rat. I don't want to be a rat. Her little like jaws are like really sharpened, and her whiskers are there, and you know she's like little froth right here. Patches
Oh, we
of
got the
fur are
mouth, she's
missing.
rabid. Ugh.
Yeah.
While Liz
That's
is doing
nasty.
that, Aleta's put on the hat and she's thinking of her son.
Oh.
She hasn't seen him, you know, for however long. He was one of the people that lived in the village, and she misses him.
Okay, everybody roll. We'll save. Yeah. You see that she appears as a wolf.
Why are you a dog?
Okay, that's kind of cool, but that's not what I was. This is so broken.
No.
Is she talking, or does she just sound like ruff ruff? Ow?
I would say she's talking in her wolf form. Like this is ridiculous. Maybe she'll like even like
I do not speak wolf.
But the wolf is wearing a hat, so it's even better.
the hat
You got anything
disappears.
that worked?
I have lots of things at work.
What else do you got?
Look, you came here for the formulas, right? Let's talk formulas. Let's talk
Can I
business.
put
I wanna
that
be a
hat?
rat.
Can I put the hat on Niles?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Niles, I'm gonna put the hat on you and turn it into something.
I will try. Let me see. I wish I could be a real boy.
My God,
And,
it's Pinocchio.
as he says that and thinks that into your mind, Niles appears as like a cardboard cutout of like a busty tavern wench with like a little word bubble that says "Come on in, everyone."
Oh my
and
God, Niles.
he's not moving, but he whispers and he's like, "How do I look? Let me see myself. Actually, I have no eyes. I can only imagine I look amazing."
Yeah, you're definitely a boy.
You're so hot.
What?
Nothing.
All right. Okay.
So does this mean when like Rixie comes out, he's carrying the cardboard cutout?
Yes, it
instead of
absolutely
Pooh?
means he's carrying a cardboard
A
cutout. instead of
7-foot
the-
golden automaton carrying a cardboard cutout of a busty wench.
Yes, a busty tavern wench. And then a little rat person frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean against the cardboard cutout, just like resting an arm on it, and be like, "I may look like a rat, but you're stupid. You're a stupid loot."
I'm just saying, if you would like to purchase these items, I need to know. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take this away because you're using all of my things. I should at least be charging you some type of a fee.
I'll toss her silver.
Oh, for the hat?
No, or the fees.
Oh, well, that works. Excellent. All
So
right.
what kind of formulas do you have? Because everyone else seems to be getting things out of this, and I just look like a rat.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you did get something out of it, to be fair. The rat thing. So, I'm just saying.
I have more questions about the loot.
In a moment, I need to be with this fine lady. She's been asking for help for so long, and I don't want to, keep putting her off. All right. Outlaw. Formulas that she has available. Where's the... Isn't there like a... Oh, complete daily crafting. There's like a... Find... Craftable items button there used to be. I can't find it on your sheet anymore.
Under the known formulas, there's like the magnifying glass on the right, and you should be able to like look through that. But then you have to kind of specify. It used to just show like potions, but I don't know why it doesn't anymore. But you can pick like bombs in the weapon, and I don't know how to find other stuff.
Sure. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I must have this at level 1. Oh, there we go.
I can send you the Archives and Nethys pages for
Absolutely. Okay, so she has a couple. I'm going to go ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Go ahead and roll me a D27, which you can do in chat. Just roll R space 1D27. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. You see, she has a formula for a potion of acid retaliation. For 1 minute after drinking a potion of acid retaliation, you glow with a faint aura of acid energy, and a creature that touches you, such as making an unarmed attack or using a spell with a range of touch against you, takes acid damage. So that's one item that she has. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that is I need to check the.
The level of it, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a specific, like, this is how much formula is, or so on and so forth. I just need to find it really quick. Bloop. Nope, not there. It is in the core rulebook in Chapter 6, under the final table in Chapter 6. I have memorized the spot because of you guys. All right. This is going to be a 3 gold pieces for the formula.
Okay. Is there any other alchemical items around?
I'm gonna go ahead and You said you want it, so I'm going to go ahead and place it in your known formulas.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
3
take the
gold
gold out.
pieces. Yeah, thank you. And then go ahead and roll me another D27 if you would like. Are you looking for formulas or specific items? Because I'm going to say she has 3 formulas that are available. So if you'd like to look at the other 2, you
for
can.
formulas, yeah.
All right, roll me another D27. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potion of Expeditious Retreat. The stopper for a potion of Expeditious Retreat is crafted to easily snap open in dire circumstances. When you drink this potion, you become fleeing for 1 minute, and you gain a plus 40-foot status bonus to all your speeds for the duration as long as you are fleeing. You immediately stride.
Iggy could have used that.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
How much is that?
That is a
Fun
level
now.
1 formula, so it's 1 gold piece.
Yep, we'll buy that one as well.
That is now
Okay.
known as the Rixie Wick special.
Yeah. All right, roll me one more D27.
What is that supposed to mean?
25. 27.
Rixie is brave as
Can we
fuck.
call it the elixir of Iggy's death?
Okay, this is actually going to be really helpful for you. She also has a potion of disguise. When imbibing potion, you take on the appearance of a specific type of creature for 2d12 hours. This type of creature is determined when the potion is created. For example, you might have a potion of elf disguise or a potion of frog disguise. Drinking this potion doesn't impart the knowledge of how long the effect lasts. The GM rolls that duration in secret. This disguise doesn't change your traits or statistics, nor does it give you any special abilities. It just makes you look like them. It might affect what items you can hold or wear. For the potion does shrink you down to a minimum of size small or maintains your size if the creature is your size or larger. For example, if you're a medium and drink a potion of Fire Giant Disguise, you'll take on the appearance of a fire giant but remain medium. The effects of this potion uses the same rules as the impersonate activity of deception. Onlookers always assume you're the chosen type of creature unless they're actively seeking. You gain a plus 4 status bonus to your deception DC checks, such as perception checks, when using this. This is a level 5. That'll be 8 gold pieces.
Damn. We're gonna buy it.
All right. Cool. Make certain to go ahead and adjust your stuff as necessary.
Yep.
Count Bubula says, become the tomato.
So it's a level 5. Does that mean I can't make it yet? Because my advanced alchemy level is 4. Or can I attempt to craft, for instance?
I would say that you can learn the formula, but you probably would have to wait to cast it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, actually, wait, no, there are specific rules as it pertains to crafting alchemy. So I would guess that as long as you hit the DC on the check for your crafting check, then yes, you probably could create them.
For something like quick alchemy, though, that doesn't have a check, I don't know how you would feel about it.
So with your particular character, and I'm not positive on this, I think that
Me
being
neither.
an alchemist allows you to craft certain things, but not everything as part of your class feature for the day. So we'll have to take a look at that. I know bombs are actively something that you can create with your quick alchemy, with your infused reagents. You use it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the description for it is just if you need a specific alchemical item on the fly, you can use your infused reagents to create it quickly.
So I mean,
Quick
it isn't
alchemy,
an
actually.
alchemical item, so I would say yes. However, what I would also say is to put a hamper on this. It says that the craft requirements are the initial raw materials include a bit of blood, hair, or flesh of the creature the potion will allow the drinker to imitate. So that is going to be something that you're going to need to be able to use that successfully.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Sure. Okay, so you got some alchemical formulas, you guys got some fun items, and she does have some alchemy in stock, health potions and the like, so if you'd like to get them, you can. But she would cost the same as going to Almas.
Alf's gonna hold up that orange potion and ask her, what she can tell him about this potion.
What orange potion are you referring to?
Is just
The
gonna
one-
roll her eyes and just like, okay.
Well, since we're here.
That's right, because you got one, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. And I haven't had the chance to talk to Iz about it. So.
That's not like we've been traveling for 2 days.
All
Well,
right.
Like, Iz is just angry. She's a rat right now.
That's fair.
she's a rabid rat.
You know what? I forgot what it was that I had initially given you. So I'm going to have to just make a judgment call based on...
It was orange. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that I was just using... I was literally just using the tokens as they are, too. So, honestly, I think what it was is... Oh, yes. It's... she looks at it. She's going to roll a craft check. She's like, yes, that's an addiction suppressant. Should you know someone, or if you... Yes. If you or someone you know is addicted to something, it will suppress the addiction. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and place that in your loot sheet.
Oh, okay. I'll delete the other one.
Oh, wait. Time. Did you already delete it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you didn't, I could have maybe looked at the icon, and maybe it was the actual. I mean, this. Oh, you know what? No.
It was just a custom like orange potion.
Oh,
Like, it was
okay.
just a bottle.
Okay.
It was something I put in there.
You know what? Actually, I remember, and it wasn't an addiction. It was an antidote to poison. That's what it was. I remember, because I remember like, oh, that might come in handy for the future for them.
That would have come in handy for the last fight we had.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pull it in, or are you going to do it?
Go ahead and pull it in. I put it in the party loot sheet. Get rid of the addiction suppressant if you added it, and put in the antidote. All right. Now, you've done lots of shopping. I'm certain you're feeling great. Get the hell out of my house.
Can I buy some like reagents, just general, like I know platinum's worth?
Sorry. Yeah, she like closes the doors. No, I'm just kidding. She'll let you buy some reagents.
This is what I came here for.
So you want to buy X amount of reagents. I will tell you this.
Specify stuff or just like an amount.
I'll tell you what, because she is an alchemist, and this is her area, she probably has a number of the things you would need for a disguise potion. So maybe you see like hair of a dog, or like tongue of a frog, or, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that witches would have. Sorry, Aya. And so that's something that you...
It's a very expensive potion, though.
It is. But if you would
Could
like
she
to...
use hair from Nox's hair of the dog?
Yeah, to look like a gnoll, yes.
I don't want to look like a gnoll.
Join the gnoll cult.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold, though. No.
You would hear in Rixie's brain, you hear, "Oh my God, when are we going to leave? I've been trapped here forever. I just want to go out. Come on, let's go. Tell your friends that it's time to go. Right? Tell them now."
I was just getting a little annoyed, but I mean, we're almost done, right?
Elf's already gone outside after hearing what the potion was.
Sure.
Nox is just lying in the rest.
You could buy a number of reagents equal to the amount of gold that you have, I'll say.
Okay. Can I buy
or
like
whatever
a
you'd
platinum's
like.
worth?
Sure. You could buy a platinum, so that's
Cool.
10. So that's a lot of reagents, just so you're aware.
Potions are expensive. To make like one, you're looking at half in the amount. It would be like 3 gold.
Yeah, they can be.
Potions
they
are
can
pricey, so
Sure.
we'll go for platinum.
Okay, cool.
Did you say that she had a garden?
Yes.
So while they have been in there after Rue got the bag, he's going to be like probably raiding her garden if he can get away with it.
Sure.
Wow.
Go ahead and
That's messed
roll
up.
me a stealth check.
Oh, is this where Alf comes in and throws you under the bus to steal from the shop?
I think so, because my stealth is not good.
There were some kids in red capes stealing from your cart.
Oh my god! All right, roll that stealth check, buddy. And she is distracted, so I will give her a knock
Oh, boy.
to it. What's going on outside?
Sorry, I was just looking at your gardens. They look lovely, although that patch looks like it needs some more water and maybe
Get
some fertilizer.
Get out! That's my place for reagents.
I'm sorry.
I need it for my potions. How dare you? How dare you?
She's been around that flute for too long.
Yeah.
Alf's just
he
thinking,
kind of rubbed
"Is
off on
that
me.
what Rixie's gonna turn into?
Awesome.
So if we're done, I guess Rue is gonna watch a huge automaton and a rat and a wolf come out of the shop, along with a
And a
cardboard
cardboard
cutout.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nox still thinks is high. So he's just got this really dumbfounded look on his face.
Rue's just gonna like nonchalantly get behind Nox.
Nice.
Alf's just looking at the state of his group, and he's not gonna say anything until they leave.
Awesome.
Did some doodles while you guys were shopping, by the way.
Oh, where? I wanna see that.
Elena paid for the coat, but considering Nox kept licking it, she's gonna kind of struggle out of it, and she's gonna give it to Nox because he seems
Aw.
to, yeah.
All right, Nox. She
That
hands
way,
you the.
Nox can lick it whenever he wants.
Will it fit me?
It's gonna.
I don't know. Try it on and see.
I guess they'll try and pop it on.
Yeah, it magically
you
adjusts
wear
to
it?
your size. You're a giant gnoll in a snakeskin coat that
Very cool.
is very form fitting. It functions as a
Used to
+1 leather armor.
That's nice. Looks good.
He's gonna do some stretches.
Sure. I
Flex a
put
little bit.
I
Make
put
sure it
it.
doesn't rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in your inventory.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now I can get high anytime I like.
Exactly. What?
What
Nice.
did you say?
All right. Cool. It sounds like we've come to a conclusion here. So that's going to be the day activity. You guys are able to, in time, I'm going to go ahead and move us back to the... Is the Andoran map? Yeah, here we go. Activate. There we go. We are back on the Andoran map. And you can see, at this point in time, you'd be able to see Almas in the distance. It is getting brighter as the city lights are aglow. Almas isn't it's a large city, 77,000 some odd people. And so you know that there's a number of items that would be available here. If you tell me you're not really doing anything else, you could sleep in the city for the night. You wouldn't have to roll for a random encounter.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we should sleep in the city tonight. Look at the state of us.
What do you mean?
Alf, on their way to the city, Alf's just gonna look around and be like,
Are we
"So
still
you
tall?
you feel good about that?"
Oh, my bad. As hours pass by, the illusion
upside
from
down?
each of you eventually
Okay.
fades. Yeah, everybody. You're upside down?
Why are you upside down?
Because Niles is actually carrying him.
What do I do? How'd I go upside down? Help!
Oh, this armor sucks.
This what
I'm
sucks?
upside down!
This armor sucks.
Almas sucks? Why does Almas?
No
No, the
armor.
How do I flip myself?
Yeah, like
went
all
down
of
and
the
AC.
items are cursed items.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
wear. No, it's good, but you wear heavier armor, I think.
She
Sure,
doesn't
you
wear
can-
any armor.
Oh, it's light armor. I should. Why is that?
You might get a bonus to AC for not wearing armor.
Oh, I was wearing light armor to start.
You were wearing hide, which was +3 AC
Oh my
with a
god.
2 dex cap. Oh yeah, no, this should actually be better for you. Oh no, it's just actually it's just 1 AC down.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I upside down?
So, you all feel good about that trip? Was it worth it?
I got some formulas and some stuff. I got what I wanted. Rexiwick is a cool friend that better not try and replace me as a friend.
You got the
So
you got the
nice to meet
rat
someone
lady.
new.
Rue, as you're walking away, do you utilize this bag of holding? Like, are you putting things in it? Are you taking things out? Or just leaving it empty?
He would probably try to put a couple of things into it.
Sure. Roll me some DC 20 checks. Just straight
How
up
many?
DC 20s. What we'll say 4 as you're moving things to and fro.
Every few minutes, Iz is gonna like side eye the loot.
Nice.
What are you doing with that loot, Rue? Everything disappears from the group loot.
There's
So,
only
Al,
enough room in this town for one dynamic duo.
have you changed your perception of people that live in cabins in the woods?
Well, I don't know. Let's talk about that. So we went to a cabin in the woods. We
Uh-huh.
met a lady. She sold us a cursed flute that might or might not be possessed with a demon that talked a lot of shit.
Not a demon, just
Really
a
big.
douchebag.
Reykjavik, somewhat nervous, if I'm being honest.
But why do you think it's cursed? I mean, to be
It's a
honest,
talking
if you're
flute.
lonely,
As-
what's wrong with having a talking instrument?
You didn't notice that the lady's whole personality seemed to change whenever she was talking about the loot.
As you are talking about this lady and the like, Rukus, you see him like moving things to and fro from his bag. It's been normal. Everything's been fine until like the last time. Rue, like you're trying to like put something in, and then you're thinking, oh, I need to pull out this thing that I put in there wrongly, and you're adjusting yourself, and you pull out a weasel.
So I guess I just accidentally caught his dinner.
What is that? Where'd you
I
get
don't
that
know
from?
if we should eat that.
Well, I just reached my hand in, and I thought I was trying to grab something out, and I guess this little guy just got in the bag. So,
Is it a live
What
weasel?
were you trying to pull out?
like some chalk.
Is the chalk still in there?
Well, I don't know. What, like my hand
Well,
is full
reach
with
in and
this little
check.
guy. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Reach in again. Roll me. Yeah, you pull out the chalk. Everything's fine.
I don't pull out the chalk.
Did you just let
What?
the weasel go?
Well, I didn't reach in with the hand that had the weasel.
Oh, so you reached in with another hand to pull out
Yeah.
the chalk. So yeah, you pull
Right.
out the chalk.
Chalk.
So everything's still in there. Where'd that weasel come from?
I told you he must have just run into the bag when I must have looked away, and he must have just crawled in.
Okay, so you got a bag that holds stray animals. We got a flute
Well,
that may
no,
or may
'cause
not
I
be
didn't
possessed.
put-
No.
Thing in here, so he must
What?
have just crawled in when I was moving stuff.
Yeah, but what you mean is we've got a bag of knock snacks. I mean, I don't see the downside.
I do like snacks.
Alright.
Can I put Niles in the bag?
Sure.
You better not, you son of a bitch.
I also
We are
wanna point
joined forever.
I will
What do you
open
mean
the bag
forever? You said you
so
wanted to go to the white
that
grotto.
he could put the loot in it.
Are you going to try and put the loot in it?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So I will stupefy your ass once again.
Honestly, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So you
Oh,
look
hold on, hold
normal.
I have
Okay.
one more thing I need to do. So,
Sure.
you make potion,
Yep.
and he's gonna toss her very carefully toss her the orange potion that he got. If you could put that in her inventory and take it from mine, maybe you could find a use for that.
You think I'm like some kind of addict? What the heck? She's just gonna give it back.
It's an antidote potion,
Okay.
not the addict potion.
All right, confidence lost.
Hey, I was there when she ID'd it the first time, not the second time. You want from me?
Are you an addict?
Gosh.
Why are you getting so defensive?
Well, she said it was that. I guess she changed her mind. Could be anything. This
Yeah,
could
that's a
be
good
poison.
point. Maybe you should look it over and give it the old alchemist once over, and maybe identify it first, just to make sure she knows what she's
Oh,
talking about.
okay. Yeah, no,
'Cause
that's
I'm
a
not
good
sure
idea.
she actually knows what she's
I'll
talking about.
drink
I
it.
think what he's saying is he thinks you like potions, so obviously any potion that he gets, he's going to give it to you. He thinks you're an addict, yeah.
What would I roll to see if I can tell what kind of potion it is?
You can roll the heck? What's going on here? Roll me a crafting check to determine.
I can't express how much I want this roll to fail. Fuck!
It is an antidote potion.
Did you already put it in her inventory?
I think I put it in the party loot sheet, so you should be able to access it from
Oh,
there.
got it.
Oh, I can drag and drop it in there, can't I? Okay, I'll do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good way to
For
trade.
the record, I like cake.
Good for you.
Okay, just saying.
If I get any cake, I'll make sure you get it.
Thanks.
I like cake too.
You little addict.
Amazing. All right. You guys are on the outskirts of Almus. You have done some shopping. You can go into the city or you can stay on the outskirts of the city. It's up to you. How do you guys want to proceed?
I would like to go into the city and find a shop.
Okay. It's not. I should clarify. It is night.
I'm
To
looking
the
for
tavern!
like 2 specific things. Like, I don't know if I need a recipe or a formula to craft elixir of life.
Oh man, if only we'd just come from a formula place. Also, I don't know why that linked to advanced alchemy, my bad.
I'm
So
sorry.
what the hell, Rue?
Can you
For
repeat
what?
that again? For what you were asking for?
Like a formula for elixir of life. I
Gotcha.
don't know
Okay.
if I need a formula for it or if I can just make it.
No, you would need a formula for it. That is true. So let me go ahead and I see what you're doing now. All right. So even though it's the nighttime, you want to find a formula for elixir of life. Okay.
Right.
Almost as a
And
big
then
city. They've got lots of
level
people.
1 spell scroll, being able to craft that.
All right. So time out. You're looking for the formula to create an elixir of life, but you want a
Correct.
scroll to be able to turn it into
I
a
also want
spell?
a formula for a create level 1 spell scroll.
Oh, got you. Okay, cool. So yeah, the elixir of life, level 1. I think that's 1 gold piece for the formula, if you'd like it. And a lot of this we can hand wave. We don't need to go just because we've.
Iz also
I don't-
knows that. She probably could have written you one, but fucking hell.
She could have. You guys can share
I
formulas.
don't know that you know this. So
Maybe you should ask the alchemist.
We've spent like
I
how many
was
days
waiting.
traveling?
I know you make bombs, and I
Yeah,
know that
that's why I
you
hadn't done it yet.
do drinks.
I was
don't know
waiting
that
to
you're an
hear you
alchemist.
craft
That
the
is-
potion.
That is
How
true.
purposes use me.
Didn't know.
You.
Well, Rue didn't know. I knew, but you know.
Yeah, that's the same reason I hadn't shown you the potion yet. Is I was waiting for you to be like, I'm gonna spend the night making a potion or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, you I get. Rue's known us for a while.
So yes, that doesn't give you any free ones. So yes, you will have to purchase it. It is 1 gold to purchase the Elixir of Life formula.
Okay.
All right, I'll go ahead and drag and drop it onto your known formulas part of your character sheet.
Is will write you one up for 5 gold.
Wait a minute.
Don't
Uh,
too late.
So how it works is you can create batches of alchemical items when you'd like to. And so that means like when you're ready to do your craft check for the evening, you'll do your craft check. And if you do, you can create, I think, like up to 2 alchemical items at a time.
Okay.
So in this case, it'd be like
Also need
2 elixirs of
reagents.
life.
You probably should have bought some.
I think that's part of the reason that he's been like gathering them
That's why I've been
alongside of the
grabbing
road.
them
Yeah,
on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
it takes so long. I hate being an alchemist.
Well, you
Being a bard with the cursed loot.
It's not a cursed loot, that's a divine loot.
It's a douchebag. It's pretty cool.
yes, I am pretty cool. That's all I got out of that. All right. It is all right, so you are in Almus. Let's go ahead and switch this up.
Tavern.
Oh yeah, later we'll be heading to the tavern because traveling. It's time for a drink.
Okay. Some of this
You dropped the formula in my
I did. I thought I did. Didn't I? Known
dropped it
formulas.
mine or the loot party sheet.
I dropped it on your character sheet under crafting for known formulas. It's the hammer for known crafting.
And the level 1 spell.
I
Scroll.
did not give you the level 1 spell scroll. I don't know if I could just give you a blank spell scroll.
Well, I want the formula to create level 1 spell scrolls.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yes. Okay. My apologies. I see what you're saying. There you go, buddy. Done.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and create another scene really quick just to kind of help us out a little bit. I just need to go to the root. Need to go to Requiem's Wrath. Need to go to Big Maps and Almus. There we go. Save. Boom. I don't think I've got lighting on this, but let me go ahead and turn it off. Token vision, fog exploration. There you go. You should all be able to see it now.
Bless you.
I imagine
again.
you are entering from probably the northeast corner of Almus. You would see kind of this gate right here. It enters into what is known as the Embassy District. And the city's alive as you draw closer with people to and fro, just moving about. Let's see here. You could probably find a tavern wherever you would like.
Theatre
But
district. I'd have the best taverns.
yeah, you would know that this Almus is one city, but it's in multiple districts because of the rivers that kind of separate it. And so you could I'm assuming you can all see the map, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Now there are a couple of known places in Almus, which they have for the locations over there. That is less important, although if you guys would like to explore them, hey, like I said, I'm just going to totally go off of riff off of you guys. So whatever the heck you want to do. Port side, just a couple things. Port side is where you would get your ship to be able to go to Absalom or wherever the heck else it is that you would like to go. Let me go ahead and place your party type token. It's kind of big for this. The city's ablaze with light as you come towards it at night. Multiple people moving towards the gates, but not really away from it, because people know that while cities are generally safe, and Almus specifically has, well, go ahead and roll me a society check really quick, and we'll see. Just to see what you guys know about Almus, if anything.
I know it has a giant fucking wall around it. I can see that.
Yes, you would know that it has a giant wall around it, definitely. Cool. Oh, Aleta. Sweet. Almus, as well as Andoran, is actually a recently free nation. It is only about 50 years old. Essentially, rebellions broke off from the Chelish Empire to the west. The Chelish Empire is known for being evil, and there's even rumors that the leadership has consorted and continued to work with the devils to subjugate people. One of the things that is most well known about the Cheliax Empire is their affinity for slavery and how they are okay with it. Andoran threw off the shackles of Cheliax about 50 years ago and immediately outlawed slavery. You know that as far as nations go, it's relatively safe. The people are relatively good-natured, and there's an amount of freedom here that you don't see in a lot of other nations. They have and are well known for the Grey Corsairs, which are kind of like this independent group that sails the seas, freeing people on slave ships, taking out pirates, and things like that. Almus itself, it is encased in this giant wall, and they have a number of things that would be available to you guys. In this district closest to the embassy district, closest to the wall, you know that there would be a number of taverns for you all to be able to stay at for the evening. I imagine what I see in my mind's eye is you all standing before a gate. Not a large one, but they're maybe like getting ready to close it for the evening. They're kind of like trying to get people inside. And as you go through, you see the city, even though it's late, kind of a buzz with life, people moving to and fro, torches on lamps hung about the street, people talking in the midst of everything. Maybe a city guard walking, talking jovially with one another. You know that you probably would be able to find a tavern fairly easily and rest for the evening. How would you like to proceed?
Find a tavern and rest for the evening.
Cool.
We're going to rest, right? You're not going to work?
Wait, what?
We're definitely going for a rest, not for you to work.
Hey, I've got nothing to get out of working
What do
yet.
you mean work?
Well, I'm just saying, if we're planning to travel, we should probably be well rested. And from what little I know so far about you, every time you go to a tavern, you pretty much just take it over and run it.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll get drunk. Don't worry about it.
We can help out a little bit and rest.
All right.
Do you know,
Well, before
it
I
does
go to
not
bed, I
hurt
need to
to
go
actually help
visit
people
my
out
people.
once in a while, you know?
It is not my fault. That bartender was in low light. He was terrible.
Yeah. What
And
tavern
they've
are
never
we
had a
going
bard
to?
as good as Rixie Wick. What was that?
Tavern are we going to go to?
Well, let's go and have a look and find the rowdiest one.
Yes.
They're always the best fun, and you meet
Yes.
so many people. Yeah.
I would like one that wants some music.
Rixie doesn't
All right.
view it as word.
You guys are going to a tavern and the rowdiest one. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
The rowdiest that needs music.
Sure.
Niles would love to perform for all these peasants.
Is there a karaoke night anywhere?
Is there a karaoke night? Let's do this. And let's do this. Okay, awesome. Glad that worked out not at all like I had intended.
Would
The heck?
Rue know that there's a temple of his god here?
Chances are very well, let's see. Who's your god again?
So Celt.
And that's more of an Egyptian one, correct?
Sure.
I think, yeah. Okay, give me a second. One thing at a time.
That's the Avenue of the Gods, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know if they've got a temple here.
Didn't I could be misremembering, but I think he explained that this isn't the place we were going though. That had the tower, right?
No.
Tower of
No,
Gods or
no,
whatever.
no. This is
Yeah.
just a stopover at Better Shopping.
Yeah, this
And
is.
we were going to try to get a boat.
Oh, dude, there's literally something called Seedy Tavern.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you, Sirenscape.
Perfect.
Busy drinking night. Busy drinking night with music. There we go. Can you all hear?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Shit.
There's the music.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Where is the music coming from?
The Foundry?
I turned it up so you could hear it a bit better.
Okay. Now I hear it.
Awesome. So yeah, you make your way into a seedy tavern in the Embassy District. You see a bartender, the smell of smoke and drink and ale
I'm gonna
permeates
walk
the
up
air.
to the bartender.
Hello, Mr. Mrs. Is it a male or a female?
I'm a guy.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, how's it going? How can I help you?
I'm a bard. Would you like some music to be played?
I mean, I'm certain that you're probably pretty good, but we've got a bard up there right now playing. Can't you hear the lute?
I'm gonna like cringe a little bit.
Yes, but it's only okay.
Tell him you're the best goddamn bard that's ever walked this earth, and we'll go up there and show everyone what you got.
When his music is over, when his song ends, can I perform?
I mean, I suppose we could always, I could ask him to take a break or something. Roll me a diplomacy check, see if you can convince him.
All right.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll. Actually, no, I'm not supposed to roll. I'm supposed to do against their will save, so that would be a success. Okay, I'll ask him, see if he could take a stop for a song. If that's what you'd... Yeah, I suppose I could do that. That's fine.
Oh, goody.
The rest of you, are you just getting a room and staying the night, getting drinks? What are you doing?
Is going to pull herself up onto a chair at the bar because, she's short and ask what the signature drink of the tavern is.
Here we go again. Round 2.
It's like trying
Like
people
a secret menu by the time
No, when it comes
she's
to
done.
alcohol, it's like there's alcohol it's just general alcohol, and there's alcohol that comes from the heart. And she likes to know the bartenders that she meets.
I mean, it really depends. We've got a number of different brewers around here. So we've got some lime shandies. We've got some cherry beer.
But like, if you could make any single drink for like, to anyone to understand you, what would it be?
For me, let's see here. I think if I was to have, that would be the basil cocktail.
Wow. And what goes into something like that? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, well, it's an aperitif-based cocktail made with orange juice, basil, and tonic.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah. I love trying people's. I'm a bartender myself. I love trying drinks from the from the heart. You know.
Give me a silver each.
Okay.
So yeah, he makes these Lillet basil cocktails, and it is an aperitif-based cocktail. Like I said, it's got orange juice, basil, and tonic. It's pretty good.
Oh, this is fantastic.
It's pretty good.
I know you'd like it. We don't get a lot of people around here they usually just want the cherry beer, I'm gonna be honest. But, it's nice to have some people that want a little bit something finer.
Exactly.
Hold on, if he'll...
I set my cocktails on fire.
Oh, that's pretty great. For a minute, he disappears.
You want to see it?
I don't know you, and you just came into my bar. I'm gonna have to go with a no. Especially, I don't want. This isn't. I don't want fire run a place where people are consuming alcohol. I hope you can understand that.
That's pretty smart.
That's the cool part of it. It's fantastic. It is so cool to see it.
Yeah, not here. He walks away, walks up to the stage, kind of whispers to the bard, get in.
I like to imagine that that's Christopher up there, and he's telling them, "Sorry, we've got a new talent here that has to come, and you're losing your job now."
Oh, like it's me?
Yeah. You just lost your job to a new bar.
Like, I'm sorry. What? Are you still? Am I still getting paid? Because
I'm gonna smile and wave.
Hello.
I just give you a look as I walk by, and then the bartender
cast guidance on Rixie again.
All right,
there you go, buddy.
All right, show me what you got. Get up there.
I'm gonna
Don't
get
forget
up.
to drop
Hold
the spell
on.
effect on you.
Hold on.
I need my character person so I can.
Hold on. I'm gonna give him a pep talk and just like straighten him up. You're doing great. Here, have a +1 to your performance, buddy.
Don't knock him dead, champ.
He's just been turned into like a 6-foot automaton. He's looking a bit weird. We'll sort him out. Don't let Niles get in your head, though. Okay? Yeah, but before. It's been a weird day. Just don't let Niles get in your head, and you look much better now.
All right.
Can I cast guidance on Niles as well?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast musical
So much going
accompaniment.
into this.
I'm gonna get a bunch of my instruments around, and we're gonna start.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have.
Grab,
wait, you said you're gonna have
latest.
multiple instruments around.
Yeah, but I'm playing the lute.
Gotcha.
Niles is not gonna like that.
No, I'm
Yeah,
playing
well,
the
it's an
lute, so
accompaniment.
okay.
He's the star.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lute's
they're in the
being
background.
Wow.
Okay. So here's the deal. You told me you're using other instruments.
I said I was playing the lute,
Yes, you did.
and it says demanding loyalty and is jealous, and I have to play the lute.
Yes, it does.
If I performance checks using an instrument other than the lute, you take it, but I'm using the lute.
Yes. So then how are these other instruments working? How are you playing them at the same time?
They've always been played by magic.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're not good enough for Rixie work.
He looks at you and he says, "Tell me I'm the star."
He looks at you. He's a flute.
Yeah,
Does it have a
maybe
face now?
you
Did it develop a
you
face?
feel something
he's a
looking
real
at
boy.
you.
It's like two of the flowers that look like eyes, and they
You should
blossom.
put some googly eyes on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
is
should.
it still a busty bar winch cardboard?
No, not anymore. Although that'd be hilarious. Tell me,
Looking at
he says, "Tell me I'm the star."
You're doing great.
No, I didn't say that. I said, "Tell me I'm the star.
You're the star.
That's right. You're goddamn right I am. Now play me.
Oh no, Willie just became a background dancer from world famous bard to background character.
All right, you're gonna get a +1 to using Niles. So you get an additional +1 to this check because you're.
And then
Did you put the infectious enthusiasm on yourself too?
I
And
added.
tweak appearances.
Yeah, so it was an 18.
Okay. Oh, so that was your performance. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's an 18. All right, so you get up there. It's not like amazing, but you know it's a pretty
Not
decent.
amazing.
It's a pretty decent performance.
That's it. We're using a hero point.
No, it's a rowdy tavern. You know they must
a
love
rowdy
it,
tavern.
Surely.
We're
Like,
using a
it's-
hero point.
Oh god, he's gonna roll a 1.
Okay, so it's gonna be plus 13.
It's
but I know
definitely
it's
better
12.
than the performer that came before you. So
There's one less.
Really?
And now it's not.
I'm
No, it's not.
I'm disappointed in you, and you should feel bad about yourself.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
That's
and
right.
Make it more of a spectacle.
You better.
Cool.
You better save this.
Why do I feel bad? Like I'm getting flashbacks of just
Getting
feeling
bullied by my
bad.
loot.
You're getting flashbacks of feeling
I'm
bad.
getting like Niles flashbacks of like
I don't-
just want
I
you to
don't think-
know you
I don't
should feel
think-
bad.
I don't think
Her inner
Niles is
brave.
this bad. Okay, so yeah, people are like, it's all right, and the bartender's like, kind of gives you a thumbs up, like, that's all right. And you
They
begin.
don't like my spectacle with the dancing lights and all the magical instruments all around.
That's what got you the thumbs up.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
just a song, sir. It's a show.
It's a
yeah. Couple
performance.
people are clapping along, couple people are singing along, but you know, it's not like you know, it's okay.
I am going to. Hold on.
Well,
It's
you
not
know
good
what? While it's going on, Elata's cheering along with infectious enthusiasm. She's loving it.
Ridiculous.
Al's asking how much a room is for them.
Thank you, Siva.
I'm
You're the best.
going to use inspire courage to make everyone super courageous. From the music.
Yeah, people are a little bit more. People are up and at him now. They're like,
Boom.
yeah.
Everyone in this tavern now feels like they could have another drink and not be drunk. You're welcome, bartender.
One of them say, yeah. I don't like what you said about my mom. You kind of hear it over there. I tell you what, you're not gonna back that up. And the bartender's like, oh my god, I gotta go stop this. I don't know what's getting them to be so rowdy all of a sudden.
But crazy. That's wild.
Okay, well, while I'm playing, I'm gonna listen and try and figure out information about like port side and like see if I can like eye out someone who's like, you know, looks like they work in the docks.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a
Try and
perception
find-
check as you're doing that. And I'm gonna while you're doing that, I'm gonna let everybody else take some turns too. So
Yep.
all right.
Too busy.
That one.
Niles is in your head, man. Yeah, that's what's going on. Niles is in your
I
head.
told you,
can't
don't let him
focus
get
on
in your
anything.
head.
Can't focus on anything other than this guy. And he's like, no, pluck the E straight. No, my God, I swear to God, you have to do the hammer on. You hear just a deep, exasperated sigh at one point.
Peasants.
My God, what have I done?
Stop becoming a bard.
You say you're gonna what? Stop
The
being.
reason I went into retirement.
You're retired from being a bard.
Okay, it is. There's more than one way to kill your character, Willie. All right, lodging. It is a bed for one is 1 silver piece.
Alf's gonna give them 7 silver or 6 silver to pay for the group.
Okay. So
6
yeah, this is. So a private room for 2 is 8 silver pieces.
A private room for 2,
Correct. So it'd be 4 silver pieces per
8.
person
16
for 3
24, so
rooms.
2.4 gold.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because a bed for one, I think that's like almost like a bunk type setting with just beds in an area. So he's like, all right,
Docs will
excellent.
just sleep on the floor in someone's room.
Sure.
Just get 5. Whatever.
Rue will sleep with
We'll still need 3 rooms.
Nox. It's fine.
All right.
Oh,
If
even if Nox is on the floor, we're still gonna need 3 rooms.
All right,
Vicky's
I've adjusted my coins.
he's getting used to the panting and heavy breathing while he sleeps.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to
It's not
It's
like
like
white
fan.
noise and he needs
It's like
it.
it's like a fan.
Amazing. If there is nothing else that you guys are going to be doing in the tavern, it will be a new day, and you guys will have the run of
I-
Almas
Would like to visit the temple if there is one
tonight. Okay, so everybody's going to. Okay, so just quick check-in. Aside from Rue, is anyone else doing anything else? I'm assuming you're going to keep playing music. Willie, what about the rest of you?
Later's going to be, watching the tavern the people in the tavern, and reading lips and trying to see, if there's anything
Sure.
that anybody kind of needs help with.
Okay, so you're almost looking for work. All right, roll me a perception check as you're kind of listening. Oh, wait, you get an automatic with reading lips or something, right? From what I recall. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to that. So first off, let's do something. We'll just do that for right now.
Alf's gonna tell the group that he bought 3 rooms for everybody. There's 2 beds in each. Here's the key. I'm going to room 1. You all can figure out where you're sleeping. And he's just gonna go
Thanks,
to
Alf.
Okay, Alf is going to sleep. You are rolling 4. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do that, Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting there, working around. And I rolled the wrong die, so it would actually help if I rolled the die I wanted to roll. Okay, cool. All right. You see some people, Ayana. They're talking about the recent shortage of ingots in the Tamath district, and it has made it difficult for some of the smiths to there's essentially a shortage of items, whether they be weapons or they just don't have the materials that they need to make it. So that might bear some investigating tomorrow, if you are so interested.
Probably because of the Dragon Mafia.
Now, as for you, you said you're going to the Avenue of the Gods to see if there is a temple there.
Yeah, I'll let Nox know that's what I'm doing.
Sure.
Docs would probably go with him just to get some aid.
Okay. Yes, I think you can go to the Avenue of the Gods, and I do think that there would actually be a temple to your god there.
Like, as a cleric, I would just be checking in, give my alms box, empty my alms box out for them, and then see if they had any reagents that I could acquire.
Sure. That they're giving you, or that they would have available for purchase?
Available for purchase. I don't know if they would have it at like a discounted price, because I am a member, I am a cleric of their sect.
Sure, I like that.
I have a rewards card.
Right, I have a rewards card. Buy 10, get 20 free.
How many reagents would you like?
I'll drop them a platinum as well.
Okay.
Then that way, if I have stuff left over, I can give them to Biz.
All right. So you drop them a platinum, and so you will get essentially 1.3 platinum worth of reagents. So 1 platinum and 3 golds worth of reagents because of your connections to being a cleric. Cool. Anything else?
Nope, just the, hey, how you guys doing?
Is there any issues that you're having that we can, help out with?
Okay. I'm going to start rolling this too, because I think that would be wise. He looks at you and he says, brother, we are doing well. No issues that I can speak of. He smiles warmly at you, and you feel that same touch of warmth as he touches your shoulder in an affectionate, brotherly way.
Cool. If they don't have anything else, I just let them know that, I'll be in town for a bit if they need anything at the seedy, rowdy inn.
It's an interesting place for you to stay.
I wasn't the one who chose it.
Puts up his hands. Excellent. Okay, anything else? Anything else for anybody before you go to sleep? Going once.
A very quick thing, and it won't take long. Since she's at about like day 5 of her week of getting better at diplomacy, Iz wants to kind of feel the room. And how anti or pro goblin are they?
Roll me a perception check. So, Almus seems to be more welcoming to goblins than you would have expected. Maybe it's part of just like the national DNA, and how they kind of frown upon slavery. They really don't have that enmity that some people would have. Yeah. Maybe partly because it's
a seedy tavern, yeah.
Yeah, it's a seedy tavern. It's more cosmopolitan. It's, doesn't seem like that's there. It seems like most the what you do get, the vibe is a lot of like hatred towards the nation of Cheliax because of the slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Cool. Anything else, anybody?
Nope.
Okay. Then we will go to another new day. If I can find... Oh, I remember where it is now. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's not there. Awesome. What's that? All right. I guess
So I'm assuming we can hit the long rest button.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and hit the long rest button if you so need to. It is a new day. You really haven't had an encounter.
If anybody is hurt, we're going to touch up.
I'm going to not purely because then I have to remake all my potions and I just can't be bothered.
Sure, that's fair. You're like, yeah, if you're not going to change anything, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a new day in Almus. You know that the goal is ultimately to get to Absalom, to get on a ship and head towards it. You also know that there is some other things kind of going on here. It's up to you if you want to explore them. But I imagine here's what I see. It is a new day. All of you are sitting at the table in the tavern discussing what you would like to do. I would appreciate it if what you guys do decide to do is done as a group. One, because it doesn't leave the other players out. And two, it makes it easier on me as a GM, especially in a big city situation. You all get your morning food. So let's go ahead and...
Giles.
You're going to talk to Niles?
Yeah, Niles. Giles.
Gotcha.
His name is
Giles.
Please call him Giles, just, yeah.
It is, if you're trying to get like a decent meal, it's going to be 3 copper pieces to start off your day. So go ahead and deduct that from your character sheets. All of you are around the tavern. You're being served by the various wait staff. And take it away.
Ox is just munching on his food.
So, Niles,
Yes.
why are you a loot?
Well, how do I explain this? I was once just this piece of wood. And there is a bard, my first bard, who imbued me with a little bit of himself. Because his mindset was that nobody could play better than himself, and so if he was part of it, then great. So I'm something of an in-between, between the piece of a soul of the bard as well as the nature itself in the wood.
Uh-huh. And why do you want to go to the White Grotto?
I want to go to the White Grotto because that is one of the most wonderful bard colleges in the world. As an instrument of my stature should be played and be sung in the presence of other great artists so they know I'm the best.
This belongs in a museum.
Uh-huh. And, when you get there, what do you want to do?
I want you to use me there.
Oh, I'm sure there's much better bards there.
No, I'm good. We're going to help you out, buddy. I can tell you're a bit of a work in progress, but we're going to make it so that you're one of the best goddamn bards in the world.
The best backup bar.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I will always take precedence, of course, but.
Ooh.
You feel the equivalent of a warm smile in the back of your, or a forced, trying to be a warm smile in your psyche.
So, Willie, how's it going with that new instrument of yours?
I'm gonna cover the bard. Can I cover the lute's ears?
The hole.
You could try.
Just wrap it up in a blanket.
It's not good.
Not good, huh? Well, you don't like the lute? Looks it. Elliot.
I mean, the gift was great, but
I am great. This is true.
yeah,
You should tell everyone. Tell all your friends how great I am.
yeah.
What's the noises for? Are you okay? You eat
Is
your
he being
breakfast?
mean again? Is your loot being horrible to you again?
Yes, kind of.
How dare you?
Oh,
How
God.
dare you?
Well,
Is
I'm
is just
sorry,
gonna
your lute's
conjure a
up
very
at
small
night.
flame in her hand, looking at this stupid loot.
You tell her to stop. Right now.
Yeah, he says to stop.
Stop.
Oh yeah. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna stop me? He's a loot.
I don't know.
You point me at her right now and pluck a cord.
I'm gonna use a new chew toy.
Right now.
I'm gonna hand the loot over to Nox.
Oh my god.
You better not.
Oh,
I swear to God.
Docs will take it.
Hey.
I'm a little
No.
relaxed to that piece.
Bad dog.
He's not very smart, so he's gonna start looking for the voice.
Hey, give me back to the little one. I'm not yours, I'm his. Unless you can play very well.
Who's that? Who's talking to me?
My name is Niles. I am this
Who's
loot.
Niles?
Me, the loot.
Loot.
Yes, the loot.
What's
My
a
God.
loot?
Oh my God. Give me back to him right now. I can't even. I can't even.
He's gonna lick the wood.
Oh God! You're going to warp me. I didn't need that.
How's it taste? A bit like that snakeskin coat you bought.
Little Woody.
I'm
Not bad
warning
though.
you. I'm warning you.
He's
Don't-
warning me. He's
don't make-
warning me.
I'm warning you. Don't make me do this.
Are you talking to? Who's warning you? Is it Niles?
Yeah, Niles. Where's Niles?
It's big talk for such a little loot. He's really
Who the hell is
rude.
Niles?
Me.
The loot.
That's that loot that has the personality that we bought from the witch in the woods. Who could have thought that a
Hey,
purchase from
no
a
one
witch
said that
could
she
go
was
so
a
wrong?
witch. She's
Oh,
an
will you
alchemist.
stop about
Ow.
the witches. Jeez.
Look, I tell you what. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor? A dog person thing? What are you? No?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do me a favor. Pluck my high cord and point me towards the gnome when you do it.
She's just gonna hold it upright.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Now just imagine the gnome in your brain. Just do that for me. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. Now pluck that cord
What are you doing?
strongly.
Hold on, Nox.
Which
Whoa,
one?
whoa, whoa.
What? Which one? What? Why are you pointing?
Just
wants
the-
me to-
the-
It wants
low.
me to pluck a
The-
cord.
yeah.
I mean, that's how you
pluck,
hold a loot, not.
pluck the low one.
I don't know if that's a smart thing to do.
He
Trust
wants
me.
you to-
Trust me.
He's just gonna like slam his paw against the strings.
Oh God, that feels awful. I would like for you to make a ranged attack for me. Nice.
I love this loot.
I hate
Okay,
this loot.
so how do I do range?
You're going to. It's going to be your BAB. So let's see. Actually,
You want me to just roll mine and she can use the modifier?
yeah, just do a D. Yeah, it'll be actually for you. It'll be a D20 plus 1. It's pretty easy, Nox.
Okay.
So I appreciate. I just realized she's not really trained in loots, so she wouldn't actually benefit from it, like a normal attack. Okay. A dark blue quarter note that everyone can see emanates from the loot and flies just over Rixie Wix's shoulder until it hits the side of like table or counter or something, and then it kind of like poof, like turns into blue smoke.
How did
Okay,
you do
that-
that, Nox?
That
was
loot
kinda
is a
cool.
douchebag, but that is so cool. Oh,
That's
I don't
right.
know. It just
What?
It just
This might be your calling.
yeah. I think I'm really good at this.
You can do
That
the
was pretty
paperwork.
awesome.
How does
Oh my
Niles
God.
feel about that?
Hey Niles, do you want to be my friend?
Nope, I don't. I hate you. I want you to
I
give
don't
me
think
back
I've
to Rixie.
I don't think I've seen Rixie do that before.
I don't think
do?
Niles likes me.
I don't
I
like
think you should try it again.
I do. You don't have to think it. You can know it. You can absolutely know it that I don't like you. Your breath stinks. You're hairy, and you hit me too hard. And I
Try
don't
it
like
again,
that.
Nox. See what else
Unless-
you can do.
I like it when some people hit me very hard, but that's that's a whole other thing.
Gonna hit him harder.
Okay, before you're able to hit Niles harder, you gain stupefied 1. Just boom. I don't know what that looks like for you. I'll let you describe that.
I don't know what it does.
Stupefied is like the equivalent, like all of a sudden, like I think of it almost like in a cartoon way of just like. Does that make sense? Your thoughts and instincts are clouded. Stupefied. So that's the big thing. Your thoughts and instincts become very clouded.
Probably just drop the loot.
Ow! Ow! God dang it!
The loot
Still-
is now on the table.
Yeah, no, but it's still being heard.
Do I still hear it?
Well, hold on a second here. Give me a second here.
This is obviously a cursed object that has to be traded.
I agree. You gotta get rid of this loot.
This is
The,
what
uh,
Yeah,
the
but it
witch
can
was
fire
doing with it.
music notes at people. Rixie, you need to learn that.
Yeah, why
The
didn't you
item-
do that, Rex?
The item kind of like goes up into the air until it like whooshes back to Willie, right into his chest.
Like it or not, I think that thing's kind of attached to you now.
I mean,
You
it doesn't have to be.
You let that beast touch me? How dare you? How dare you let that beast touch me? It was an awful creature. Do you know how bad its breath smells?
Is Nox visibly not doing good?
Yeah, you'd be able to see the stupefied condition. I mean, it leaves.
He's probably just sitting there, tongue out, like, panting, drooling.
Just looks normal.
Do something
That's
to
normal.
my friend.
What do you mean? Nox always looks like that.
I think Nox is hungry.
He's always just sitting there with a weird look on his face, with his
Yeah, just,
tongue
like,
out,
panting
rolling
and-
everywhere.
Yeah, it's normal Nox. You hungry, buddy?
Oh, there we go. That's much better. I rescaled
I
the
just
grid.
imagine you doing that giggle when she says that.
Yeah, that's Nox doing the giggle, yeah.
Do you need snacks, Nox?
No. Hey, you still got that bag? Any weasels in it?
I don't think she's doing well.
Yeah, I still have the bag. I mean, if you'd like, we can put the loot in the bag.
Well, I was more thinking of getting a snack out of there.
You know
for
what? Yeah, let's
Nox.
put the loot in the bag. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I don't want
Probably
to
really
go
bad.
I
into
will open
the bag.
so Rixie can put the loot in.
No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Are you going to be nice?
Roll me a diplomacy check.
No one puts Niles in the bag.
I will tame this beast.
Hey, I've tried it once. It's not easy.
Do you try to tame Niles? You mean like?
I tried to make him a friend. It didn't work.
Trying to make him nice, make him be,
Oh,
be friendly
alright.
to the party.
Look, what I can promise you is, and like mid-sentence, you become stupefied.
Like, the moment he starts to be like,
I have him over the bag, and when I become stupefied, I let go, and he falls into the bag.
You let go, but it like sticks to your hand.
It sticks to my hand.
It sticks to your hand. Like there's something about it that he's like, me and you are going to be together forever. What did I tell you?
I lift the bag up over the loot.
Is this gonna like push Rue the bag out of the way and be like, clearly this is not a good idea?
All right, you
Maybe we
lift
should
up.
go to a church and have an exorcism.
You lift up the bag, and Niles disappears into the bag.
Oh boy.
Am I stupefied still?
Eventually, the condition wears off.
Eventually.
Yeah, I mean it takes like a minute, but yeah.
Okay.
That Luke is gonna be real pissed whenever you get him out. I'm just saying.
How do I feel?
You feel like normal Rixie. You've always felt like normal Rixie.
Right, I know. I was just curious. So.
Oh,
I'm,
you were wondering if it like had like a
Like
change
like
on
a
you?
Piece of you,
Yeah.
piece of you is missing.
I guess that showed it. Maybe it'll, be a bit nicer.
Do I
if
still
you get it out
hear
again.
him talking to
Yeah,
me?
just put it in a timeout for a few days.
Do you still hear him talking to you? I would say no, because it is like an extra dimensional dimension is where a bag of holding goes to. So probably not.
Can I play my handheld flute?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna play my handheld flute.
Oh no.
You feel from beyond some amount of great rage, like just like a small twinge of it as that goes on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think think he might be angry that I played this flute.
How can you tell?
I just have a feeling.
Do you want it
Feeling,
back?
huh?
No.
Okay.
Can I play with Miles?
How about we go do what we need to do, and then
Yes.
we can play with this like
Do you
later.
guys mind if we stop at the shops on
This-
the way? I
this-
need to find something.
Absolutely.
Prankster,
I'm-
you gave us a Niles loot. You gotta live
I
with
did.
the
I'm
consequences.
glad that you are enjoying it, but it's it's taking up a lot more
That's
time
why
than I
got
thought
put
it
in the
would.
bag. That's why I got
Yeah.
put in the bag.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, it's in the bag. All right, you guys are going to be making your way to the shops, you said, correct?
Alf needs to go to the shops, but he would ask them that because we all need to go together if we go.
I'm gonna go to a magical shop.
Okay,
I'm looking for a bow.
sure. In the Tamith district, you would find a number of craftsmen. If you guys have any runes, this would be a time for you to be able to like actually have them imbued into their weapons, as there's a number of capable craftsmen in this place. They will charge a small fee, but it's not like it's because it will take time. But that would also keep you here as well to do for them to be able to actually do it. In terms of bows that are just readily available, a +1 bow, I would say you would be able to find a +1 bow in Almus pretty easy. I would say anything +1, like weapon-wise, I would hand wave that just because it's not like it's like a level 4 or level 5 item, and this is one of the largest cities in the Inner Sea region. So it makes perfect sense that they would have access to that type of stuff.
Alf would shop around and see what bows are available and for what prices.
Sure. So they would have oh my gosh. Okay. First off, let's do this. Yes, there are bows that are there. That would be so like we're kind of a. There are composite bows, there are long bows, there are short bows. You can find any of them at a variety of +1. Monetarily, how that looks, Sibo, is you tell me, and this would go for any of you, if you would like a weapon that is a +1, or if it has a potency die, which would double the damage of the weapon itself. Essentially double the damage die, I should say.
That'd be with striking, not potency +1.
Correct. Yes. What I would say is it would be the so potency. It would be the +1 rune plus the item. So it would be 35 gold for the +1, and then whatever the cost is of the weapon itself, plus a small amount of money to be able, because they would actually had to have imbued it. Because there's no like hard and fast rule like a +1 item is this much. You know what I mean, Sibo? So we would have to do a little bit of math. And perhaps there is some more. There is something that's a little bit more helpful in that regard. Oops.
Okay, I would be looking for a compound bow.
Okay. Long or short?
Long. I don't know if I'd. I guess I'd have to talk with the rest of the group. So are we planning on staying here for a little bit, or are we gonna be leaving like pretty soon? Just because I already have the +1 that I could potentially pay to have put on and save the gold of buying it at +1.
I thought we were just getting a boat and then going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking for a compound bow.
Okay, a compound bow would be 20 gold pieces. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can get it.
Okay. He will ask if they'd be willing to barter.
Yeah, if you'd like to roll a diplomacy check, I'd be willing to try and do that. Or if you want us to have somebody roll a diplomacy check on your thing, you won't get it for free or like a significant discount, but maybe a 10 or 20%. Yeah, I mean, you're talking to him, and he's like, I can understand you guys are adventurers trying to do things, and that's great, but I still got to make a buck. So, 20 gold pieces, please.
What if I throw in some snares on top?
Oh, you want to do some trading?
Yeah, throw in some snares to cover some of the gold.
Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. It will be half.
I stole the snares, so.
It'll be half the cost of the snares themselves. So whatever the cost is of the snare.
3, 6, 9 gold for the 3. So 4.5 off.
Yeah, that sounds good. So then, he's like, I could give. We'll just say 15 gold if you would like.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. That's 1.5 plat.
1 platinum, 5 gold.
Count. Okay, cool. Do you have that? I'm gonna get rid of the hampering snare, the marking snare, and the calchip snare
right now.
Just deleting them. Awesome. Cool. You're able to get a composite longbow.
And then, would he buy my old longbow?
Yeah, I would say he could buy your old longbow.
For half price?
Yeah.
Here, you want this? It's seen some battles.
Yeah, it's fine. That'll be good.
Killed a lot of shit.
So yeah, you could sell that and take 3 gold pieces. And I will go ahead and do the composite longbow, putting it onto your sheet. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, you have amended your coin, Alf, or do you need me to amend it for you?
I already amended it. That's
Cool.
good.
All right. Now, if you'd like to imbue any of those runes, again, that would be a cost to have that done. But that's entirely up to you guys. Or you can get ready to head out to Absalom right now.
I think they were saying that we were just going to leave, so I was just going to do it at the next town, probably. I'm assuming the next place.
We gotta look for a boat or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, while they're heading to the shops, Aleta's probably going to head to the docks and inquire about a boat.
Sure.
Is would like to find a tailor before we leave.
Sure.
Nox will go with Aleta to the dock.
I'll go with Iz to the tailor.
Okay.
Essentially, like Rixiwick and Aleta have the really cool jack capes, and she's jealous and she wants a little red cape.
Oh, fun. Okay, as it states here, it is going to be Aleta. You would find out that it is 6 copper pieces per 5 miles of travel per person on a boat. So we'll have to do a little bit of mathin'.
Also, Aleta's going to stop and get a snack for Nox on the way to the docks.
Do they maybe at the docks have a side quest that we can do to reduce the cost of travel?
Perhaps, because it is about 255 miles to Absalom.
Oh my god!
So if that is going to be the case, that's going to be some money. Let's find out.
Yeah, is there anybody, like, she's going to ask around at the docks if there was anybody heading to Absalom that we can kind of help out or, do a little bit of work for to earn our travel.
Sure. Give me a second. I think I've got this right. I could be wrong. Actually, yeah. No. That would have been right the first time. Give me a second. 255 times 6 copper pieces is 1,530. So it'd be 153 silver. That would be 15 gold.
1.53 gold.
So yeah, would be 1.5. We'll say 1.5 platinum per person to get to Absalom. Okay, so that answers that question. Let's go back to the tailor really quick, as you're just looking for something that's kind of fun, like a cape. Yeah, you can get a cape for, just like a piece of clothing. Let's see, that would be just regular old clothing. So we'll say like two silver for a really nice cape.
Cool.
It's not magic or anything. It's just going to be a regular old cape, though.
No, that's fine. Do you have an item for it? Do I have to just pretend?
Why don't you? I think you can create that and put it on your character sheet.
I can? Oh my god, how?
You're going to go to your character sheet. You're going to go to the item inventory, and at the very where it says like armor, there's a little plus sign.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and click on that, and then you should be able to edit that accordingly.
Thank you.
Just put like cape. Cool. All right. So we got the cape at the tailor. We've got the looking for passage. You have.
Also, how much will like some bones for Nox cost?
How much will some bones for Nox cost? We'll say one silver. There's lots of butchers that are probably just looking to sell bones for that exact purpose. So we'll say 1 silver to get a nice bag of bones for Nox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Treats for being a good boy.
Treats for being a good boy.
He's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
All right.
Rose bone it in.
There you go, Nox, and she'll like pat him on the head.
Thank you.
All right. A couple things are happening when you get to port side. First off, Rixie. I have to fulfill my oath to my chat.
No, you don't.
I do. You are
Now dead. You just died.
you are drained 1. For whatever reason, you don't have. You just start to feel. I know you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to redeem things for yourself. That's always been a rule.
I counteracted it.
No, you're not allowed to redeem things for yourself. That's always been a rule. You do begin to feel drained. You're not entirely certain why. You think maybe it has something to do with Niles not being out with you. Hey, darling. How are you?
Very sweaty.
Oh, yeah, it's warm up there. Jackie says hi to everybody.
Hi.
They all say hi to you. All right. So as that happens, you also get to port side, and you see kind of like the seedy docks. You can hear like the bells in the background, people yelling out about different types of fishing, all manner of that type of stuff that's going on. You find out the cost. It's going to be 1.5 platinum just to be able to get to Absalom. So that's one part of something going on. The other part of all of this going on is it occurs to you, based on these rates, it is going to be very expensive to get to Irison all the way up north. It's going to be like in the double
each person.
Yeah, something crazy like that. With multiple stops and the whole 9 yards. So I'm not saying not do it. I'm saying that we're going to have to think, you guys are going to have to think for your way of how you would like to do that if you'd so desire.
How much to buy our own boat?
What's a good question? Let's find out, because that is a possibility as well. Animals, barding, different sized. Sorry, I was getting ready to change the music, and I forgot to do that, y'all. Let me go ahead and do that while I'm looking. Oh, there we go. Archives of Nethys, baby. Okay. A sailing ship is apparently 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh, 200 plat, not bad.
Yeah. 200 plat. Something
what about,
you could do
like
if you're
a
all...
rundown secondhand one?
Whispers. Hey, you guys want to steal a boat?
What about rowboat?
Amazing.
We could steal a boat and sell it back to them. Make
For
you
the-
half price. 1,000 plat.
Count Bubula, it is going to be 1.5 platinum just to get to Absalom from per person from Almas. Again, you do have other options available, so don't
How
feel
much
like
do horses cost? Or like
horses.
joining up with a caravan as guards?
Can we get a
Yeah.
horse
That
that
way we
can
get
swim?
paid to travel.
Isn't
So,
it an
yeah.
island?
So I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. So multiple options exist on the docks. You would see that the, what did I call them earlier? The Gray Corsairs. That the Gray Corsairs are always looking for people to fend off pirates. You would see that there might be even some. There might be some. They're not gonna do this openly on the dock, but you would know that there are people who are always trying to move things discreetly via boat as well, and probably could, you know. So that would be an option. One option is buying a boat. One option just paying the cost. One option is becoming part of the caravan as security. And I would say that if you do that, then like yes, you could essentially go for free. And that would be a possibility as well.
Yeah, I guess while she's there, Alata's going to be lip reading again and trying to sort of look for opportunities because we can't afford that really.
Are there any?
We can always go work for the
looking-
Dragon Mafia.
Are there any rich? Are there any rich-looking like folks?
Are there any rich-looking folks? Yeah, I imagine that there's probably some rich-looking folks. Well, maybe
Is there a
some.
part of the dock that's like the yacht club?
Yeah, there's a yacht club.
Maybe Niles can get us in.
Yes, I quite love my new yacht. Indubitably, yes.
If I can find some rich folks, I want to go up to them.
Roll me a perception check to see if we can find you can find some where you are right now. We'll do that first.
But before he does, though, when we get to the docks, I'm going to stand in front of Rick so I can swish my new cape.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah!
Ooh, I love
Goodness.
Now I look like you guys!
Nice.
Rixie, it's hard to determine, from where you see from different people who are
Hey, Iz, do
I'm
you
swishing
see
my
any
cape too much.
city rich people.
Rich people. I mean, there's some big ships over there.
With my lip reading, can I see anybody, bragging about their huge boat?
Is that your
All
Call of
right.
Daddy, I'll prove you wrong? That's gotta be a rich person.
Roll me a perception check first. I know that you have the ability to
Yeah.
read lips, but I still think we might need to still do.
There's anything out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that you could tell that they're totally bragging about their boats.
And can I also see if there's, anybody that may be covertly talking about smuggling?
Yes, I would say with that natural 20, any of the avenues that
I know
I've presented to you thus
everything.
far are available.
Right.
And here's what we're gonna do, because this will actually be a really good place for us to end, because you guys can decide on how you'd like to go about it from here. The Grey Corsairs are hiring people for their boats to help patrol and the waters. That's one option. There's a guy. It says Uncle Ron's discount ships.
Hell yeah.
For a great price. There is the Rich People Yacht Club. There is the there's some Aleda catches some smugglers that are clearly looking for people to not only act as guards but to help them operate within the night. I think all of those are options that are available in this large of a city. I really want to yes and everything. And so what it's going to decide is what you guys are going to have to decide rather is what you would like to do next. How you would like to go about getting transportation. There's always the option too of just like you brought it up, you can steal a boat. Like I said, I'm gonna totally go with what you guys decide to do, and I will develop the encounter or whatever that I need to. But my plan is to go with the flow. So if you want to steal a boat, great. If you want to help out the smugglers, great. If you want to help out the Grey Corsairs, great. If you want to, you tell me what.
Smuggler's a red tiefling named Varrock that licks his teeth too much.
Oh my gosh, maybe that'd be pretty great.
What's his
walk
boat
up to
name?
the
Royal Flush.
Can I rock up to the rich people?
Well, sure. So how about what I'm saying is so this is the final scene. You guys are standing in the middle of the port. You guys are looking, and all of these options are available to you. And what I would like to do is, in our off time in between sessions, you guys can decide the route that you would like to take, and then you can give me the heads up. So this is going to be an active Discord conversation that y'all are going to need to have, or just after I leave.
OC conversation.
And you guys
I hate talking to these people.
And you can decide how you'd like to move forward.
In Discord for us as well, just to. Because,
Can I what?
You throw those options in Discord for us as well, just because remembering things is hard.
I personally vote against Daddy's Yacht, because there
Sure.
are pirates in the area, and that's a big target.
Yeah, but think of how much money we'll get paid.
For what?
Yeah,
What
we
are
have
they
They're
gonna
rich
pay
for
us
a
to
reason.
do?
It's not because they give people money.
Well,
Okay.
What are they going to pay us to do?
Well, why don't
help
we-
protect the rich people from pirates?
Why don't we go ahead and say goodbye to chat? Biggest Botus braggers gets my vote. That's what Count Bubula says. The biggest Botus braggers. So so if you'd like, you can consider that. Let's go ahead and say bye to everybody in chat. We'll go ahead and close up shop. You guys can have the discussion, and then I'm gonna go hang out with my kids. Sound like a plan?
Bye, Chad.
Bye.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us in this ridiculous session. Hope you have fun. There's a dancing child in back of me. Good times.
Are you in the office now?
Well, hold up. And y'all have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.